the ground by Dukas. It's a goal.
The Vet Group,
Porter left foot snap and goal, and there's Maribel's first.
Gleeson Real Estate,
It's a goal, and it's another one.
and member for South West Coast, Roma Britnell. Game day on Fitz Media Live.
Welcome to the Reed Oval Sunday football, and it is absolutely fantastic conditions for football and netball. It's great to have you with us on WDFNL Game Day for this fantastic contest. It's going to be an absolute belter. Well, we hope it's going to be an absolute belter. It's also going to be a huge contest over in the netball as well, as I bid welcome to the coverage our two commentators extraordinaires, the selectors, whatever you like to call them, Paul Walker and Nick Mills. Walks, how are you?
Good, thanks, Liam. How about your good self?
Going good, mate. Going good. And Nick Mills, yourself, what's all the goss?
No, I'm fantastic. Very happy to be here. But commentator and selector is very low on the list of things I generally get called, mate.
Well, I can say
Yes, that's well and truly.
I was going to talk you up, but that's about as good as I've got at the moment. But how was your week off, boys? What did you get up to?
Week off, no such thing.
Yeah,
I went and
righto.
watched the daughter play a couple of games of netball, so that was...
Was that last week, was it?
Last week was
Yeah,
our
I can't-
week off.
I can't remember. It probably would have.
I believe you
no.
and Liam...
Actually, I went and hit some golf balls.
You
So,
did.
Yeah.
And how did you hit them?
Yeah, not too bad. It was just to blow a bit of the dust off the body and see how they were coming out, which they weren't too bad.
Oh, well, I haven't... Well, actually, I hit golf balls a couple of weeks ago. You actually gave Theodore his first lesson.
Yes, no, that's right. We were out there at the range.
He told me what I was doing wrong, Millsy, and tried to fix me.
Everything.
Everything.
The issue with your golf, mate, is you don't do it often enough.
Yeah,
So-
well.
And you're impatient.
Now,
Would you agree, Liam?
probably. I would
Yeah.
suggest that would
What a-
probably be the case.
What about you, Nick? Do you think he's impatient? Wants everything to
well,
happen now?
knowing what I know about Liam, I would say yes. But he's got the patience to cook a delicious brisket, so that
Yeah,
gives him
absolutely.
high points in my book.
That said, though, it was a really good time to be able to just sort of put the feet up and make yourself a brisket. And I reckon, Millsy, the sweet and sour version would suit you very, very well.
Well, I often get told sour is one of the things I get called. So.
Oh, is it? Yeah, right. I didn't know that.
As the Maribel.
I remember.
We're not even close to Maribel.
I was going to
As the
say, what are you talking about?
Allansford boys come off the ground at three-quarter time to go out the back to do that. There were some interesting signals given to my fellow commentator from the Allansford players.
Yep.
I got a lot of thumbs up, Liam.
Yeah, right.
And all I'll say is that Millsy got a lot of Harley Reid specials.
Is that right?
I think they clearly forget who cooks their food on a Thursday night.
I was going to say, what's going on there?
And
Dangerous game by them.
Is that?
Oh, fantastic chase down tackle out there in the reserves from Tyler Mungine.
Is there a bit of spite going in there? What's the go there, Millsy?
No, all good fun, just stirring the boys up.
That's the
no,
way.
at least they're having a bit of fun with us, which is good. Means
We had a whole round of football yesterday, though, so we've got a bit to talk about today, which is different.
Yes, absolutely, and Paul's got his whiteboard full of some results and statistics.
Well, this is funny because I did say today's pre-game is going to be on camera, and Paul said, no, we can't do that because I've got no room for my notes. We don't have a desk.
We don't have a desk, no, but I actually thought it was going to be scared and frightened today. I've woken up this morning from work last night, as you have, Millsy, to a pretty good day for footy here at the Reed.
It's looking great. And you wouldn't even know it was played on yesterday.
No.
Oh, you know
Maybe in the middle.
the centre wicket, but that's what happens when you have a turf wicket. We do play football on cricket grounds, Liam.
That's
Remember
correct.
that?
Correct.
We don't play football on footy grounds. They're all cricket grounds. If they've got a pitch in the middle, they are a cricket ground first.
Okay.
But
I'll take
we are
your word
talking
for
football.
Well, let's see, and the game here yesterday was covered by Andy Munro, former footy grounds, famous on
yes,
TikTok.
I did see that, yes.
He did that. He claimed the Hampden League was a low-scoring game, and I reckon if you wanted to stick around and see a shootout in a high-scoring game, today will be the game
Today
for
will
it.
be the game. And
The wind's going straight. It always blows across to the netball courts here. Anytime there's a big game, a final or whatnot, the play's on this wing.
yeah,
But I reckon with the forward line both teams possess, we're going to have a high-scoring shootout.
and as young Joel Lehman comes back with the red hot pie.
I cannot believe this. He's just...
Thank you, Joel. Much appreciated.
He was worried
That's
about.
all good, mate. Keep the change, as I said. How good's that?
Oh, Tips
looks-
Walker over here. I would have gone and got the pie. I forgot to keep the change.
Service-
it was a
service.
green. It was a green one. He passed off to get the
Service
pie.
with a smile.
I don't see green ones. I'm not sure. Is this a Clark's pie?
I don't even know.
Clark's
I think, Clark's probably the only one around now. His
Yeah,
Chicks,
well,
No,
unfortunately.
it had Terang Bank.
Oh, yeah,
Terang
Terang as
signs
well.
up the top.
Oh, there you
okay.
go. Oh,
So,
that's good.
obviously yesterday we had
Yeah. Some
four games.
4 games. We had Panmure 61, prevailed over Timboon 52.
Well, that's it. Like, I actually thought yesterday there was going to be 2 banana peel games. This one and the Creek Collegians one. And well and truly, Timboon slipped on the banana peel. That makes it really hard for them to make the final five
Really,
now.
really hard.
Their percentage is poor. They've got a tough run home. We always thought that the Collegians game was going to hold the final 5 spot. I think now if Collegians don't slip on the banana peels coming home, it doesn't matter whether they win or lose at Timboon. But the best players for the winners was Jack Hunt, Hines, and Declan Burke. Picked Declan Burke up last night. He was pretty happy with his performance. Said it was his best game of football, the best win of football he's played with. Kemp, goal kickers for Panmure, Sinnott with 3, Hunt with 2, Mead with 2, and the rest singles. For Timboon, Roslin was their best, Newey, McGlade and Allsop. And the goal kickers was Warboys with 4 and Roslin with 2 and singles for the rest. So it's going to make it tough. The game that Collegians beat Allansford's probably set up their season now, I would have thought.
Yep. And then at the Dennington Recreation Reserve for Dennington's senior football and senior netball 10-year reunions. A bit of a dampener on that one. Dennington 19 went down to Maribel 178.
Yeah, 159 point shellacking out there for the boys and girls, or the boys out at Dogtown. But Maribel went on their merry way. Sam Gleeson was best on ground. Harry Ryan, Jalen Porter and Nathan Krepp. Goal kickers was Dylan Weir with 7, Nathan Krepp with 6, Harry Ryan with 5 and Jack Neve with 4. So their potency up front was proven yesterday. Again,
I've actually figured out Jack Neve's pre-game routine, which gets easy human highlights. Really,
Don't give it away.
goes out to breakfast with his mum.
But a box of ice creams at the supermarket on a Friday night too.
Oh,
and he said, "Don't."
sort?
There was some Zupa Dupas and a box of Buller of some description.
Cannot go wrong with Zupa Dupas.
Zupa Dupas. It's probably a bit cold.
No way.
For Zupa Dupas.
Well,
Never
but
too cold.
he bought the unfrozen variety. They take a day to freeze.
They do.
That sucks.
And the best players for Dennington was Tommy Fitzgerald, Bronte Baker, Ash Keane, Tyler Moana, and their goal kicker was Frank.
On Tai Song.
That's him. He got the 2 goals. So it's probably they're just going to go through the motions for the rest of the year. I reckon.
In the hunt for a new coach, obviously, with
Hungry pulling the pin. So but tough day out there.
I'm sure it wouldn't have stopped the boys and girls celebrating their reunions. I know Darcy Lewis had the day off umpiring today. Rossi was kind enough to give him the day off umpiring North under 16.
Good work, Rossi.
No, I feel if you have a reunion, you should attend the next day hungover and
do the right thing.
Own up to your mistakes.
Actually, no. He's got plenty of tickets.
He's got more tickets. He's got plenty of tickets.
A great leader of men is Darcy Lewis.
I'd almost run through brick walls for him. Never played under him.
I can only imagine what he said to them at half time of that particular grand final, because they were absolutely getting obliterated by Maribel that day. It was Maribel, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
And they came out and he pretty much said, "Boys, jump on my back. I'm going to carry you to victory," and that's pretty much what he did.
A la Misford 03.
Yeah.
Carried his team home. And then we went out to the Kolora Recreation Reserve. Kolora 150 defeated South Rovers 44.
Yeah, so it's been a tough year for Rovers, obviously getting their victory last game against Panmure. So best players for Kolora were Sammy Newell, and back, probably his first game back after his hamstring.
It was his first game back.
Justin Wallace, who's found a good bit of form in the last couple of weeks. That just shows what being injury-free is like. Bob Dylan, or Joel as his mum and dad called him, was third, and Fred Beasley was their fourth. Newland got 5. Beasley, Kavanagh with an E2. Lucas Tonkin with 2, and the rest were singles. For the losers, the best players were Edwards, Grant, Wiles, and Males. Goal kicker, only multiple goal kicker for Rovers was McFadden, and the rest were singles.
A bit of an injury crisis up there too. Big Scotty Nicholson's done the knee, so he's retired for the 59th and possibly final time. But like his idol John Farnham, he'll be back again.
He'll be back again?
Yeah, he'll be back again.
So Scotty's been playing a long time. Sooner or later, the brain's going to say, hey, enough's enough.
I think it's just the heart and the love for the club that keeps him coming back, Big Scotty.
Yeah, we all love our clubs, but at a certain point, you've got to go, enough's enough, don't you?
Well, yeah, but he has said it may put an end to his cricket career as well, which, I don't know, Warrnambool Cricket Club, we appreciate him behind the stumps there. Big Scotty gets behind the stumps and tells every batsman about his 200 at Paul Campbell. Anyway,
wow, okay.
He pays me every time I mention that, just so everyone knows.
Ching ching?
Ching ching. I'm like the John Lords of the bush.
Golden tonsils. No, that's Matt Granlund, isn't it? Golden tonsils.
Yes. And then, of course, our final game yesterday was Old Collegians and Russells Creek. So Old Collegians 29, defeated by Russells Creek 144.
Well, I went out and watched that game, and the Chatfield brothers, Sam Alberts and Logan McLeod, stuffed that game up in 20 minutes. I thought it was going to be a really good game of football. But those 4 boys in particular, and Phil and Jiren's connectivity is just amazing to watch. And Jiren Chatfield kicked 4 in the first quarter, only kicked 4 for the game. But in that wind, he kicked some of the best goals you'll ever want to see. Jiren Chatfield was amazing yesterday. Tommy Smith ended up kicking 8. Jiren 4. Zach Timms 3. Logan McLeod 2. The rest were singles. Danny Glover, I think it's Ryan Glover, was best on for Creek. Tommy Smith with his 8. Jiren with his 4. And it's good to see Sam Alberts back. The late start to the year, I was talking to his dad today, and I said I hadn't seen the best players, and I thought he played well from what I saw. It's good to see Sam, but Tim Ryan got a game in the 2s, so they're sort of building. I thought that could have been a as I said, banana peel sort of game for Creek, but as I said, they ruined it within 25 minutes, and they were sort of kicking into the wind. They were kicking up to the Matco, not the Matco Higher, the Bells Garden Supply end at Collegians. One of the goals from Jiren was probably 60 metres out.
Yep.
Grandstand side. For Collegians, Nick Cowan was solid. Jacob Brooks, Coots, and Tom Marnie came up with the absence of Joe McKinnon. And he played really well, and bumped into him last night and said, well done, mate. From what I saw, you played really well. Did you get in the best players? And he said, yes. I said, well, that's thoroughly deserved. And he was commanding. He played in front all day. And people, if they've listened to us, that's the hardest thing for a forward is to play in front, because you know what you're going to cop behind, and more forwards need to do that. That's the only way you get better and get your first hands on the ball and get looked after by the umpires. And that's what Moose did yesterday. And unfortunately for Collegians, they picked up another injury. So you've got Petherick, Lacey, Kanar, McKinnon, Harry White bumped into his dad today, and he said he was a bit stiff and sore this morning with his back. So hopefully it's not too bad, and hopefully Joe's not out for too long. Collegians hopes to make that run at the finals.
Great presence when he's on the ground, Big Joe.
Yeah, so interesting results. Two of them probably, three in hindsight, 3 of them went the way they probably should have. But I was quite shocked, and well done to the boys out at Panmure. I think they had a around the world night last night, so I did see a few wacky costumes.
Did you pick any up?
I went out and picked up Declan Burke, and
I did see a photo of Declan and Darcy Burke dressed up as a pilot, and I'll
Pilots.
tell you what, I wouldn't be getting
wow.
on that plane.
No. And I'm not sure. The ruckman in the twos, he played his. He quite openly said he probably played his best game of footy yesterday ever. And then we've gone all the way from Panmure into the main street to drop them off, and he said pull over, and we know what happens there after that. So he got all the way from Panmure.
Car rides will get the best of us.
Yes, and I must admit, it was fairly cold.
And Paul does get very protective over his car when it comes to that particular...
Yeah, but that's okay. There's only been 3 people in 6 years, so that's a pretty good record.
That's not bad, I guess.
But the fact that we pretty much got... And it was halfway in between the Croydon Street, so he wasn't spotted by the security.
So on you go, son.
Yeah, in you go, boy. But we did pull over, and as coming the other way was the local boys in there, the divvy van. I said, come on, mate, you better get out because I'm holding up the traffic.
Yeah, right.
So,
well, then we might, if Liam's got one, we might go to an ad break and then come back and preview the match here today. Because we've got 2 pages of work of Walks' comments for the matchups today.
Righto, well, we're going to take a break on WDFNL Game Day, Sunday football and netball.
And I've got a pie to eat too, Liam.
Yes, fair enough. We better let him tuck into that. We'll take a break and we'll come back shortly.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable ensuites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire, everything you need in one location.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
At Nutrient Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Welcome back to the Reed Oval WDFNL Game Day, and what a fantastic day it is for football and netball. We've can't wait to see what this contest has in store. Obviously, Allansford taking on Nirranda. Boys, Nick Mills, Paul Walker in commentary this afternoon. This looks like it's going to be a fantastic contest, and I think Walks has done hours and hours of homework on matchups and what have you. What are your thoughts on the game, lads?
Well, it's going to be a cracking game today, Liam.
I just said that.
Yeah, well, I'm just reiterating it, aren't I?
He's just reading his script because you told him to write a script.
Oh, yeah, right, okay.
No, that's not what it says at the top of the page. But it does say second versus fourth, so
that's pretty good.
It should be a really good game. Last time these two teams meet, the Cats won by 11 points out at Allansford. So, in what I think is a must-win game for Nirranda if they want to steal that third position off Russell's Creek and the double chance, but I can't see Allansford losing the double chance. So it's very similar to the Collingwood Gold Coast game. There's only going to be really one winner out of today's game, and that would be Nirranda, similar to the Gold Coast. It doesn't really matter for Allansford. They're just sort of... obviously, they want to keep winning, because winning form's good form.
Yeah, I think around Allansford this week, we beat a good team like Nirranda, a strong team like Nirranda on the Reed. It sets you up well for the finals, because the finals are played on these big grounds. And
it's probably going to suit
when
their run.
Lauren and her committee floated the idea to our committee that we play on a Sunday at the Reed,
and they would have jumped at it.
Heartbeat.
Super Sunday,
absolute heartbeat. and we have got a fantastic day. And
And
the middle of the ground's a bit sticky because it's a cricket oval.
It's a
it
cricket.
happens.
It's a cricket pitch.
Come on now.
The Mayorai Creek mud does get a bit cluggy. Like there has been 3 games yesterday with South and Warrnambool playing here, plus 13s, 15s, 17s, or 18s. Now the reserves. So there's been 7 games of football plus the senior game here. The rest of the ground is bloody magnificent.
Yep.
Like it is fantastic. Obviously the centre wicket's the centre wicket. They had a bit of rain. It would have been covered. We look down in front of us here. They've got the covers here, so it would have been covered midweek. So it wouldn't have got any water on it. But running through the centre of the ground with a bit of moisture on it, it does chop up pretty quick. So, but yeah, last time we saw Allansford was against Kolora, and they were very, very clinical. It was like pulling wings off flies. They were.
Wow.
Weren't they?
It was
They were methodical.
the third quarter, the way they moved the ball, they were as good as I'd seen any Allansford team move the ball.
And they just did what they needed to do. Obviously got the big fella up front, but all the other blokes around him.
I'm excited today to see what Cooper Day can bring us on this big oval.
Big
I think the tank he has.
He'll get on his bike and get up and back and create options for the back half for Allansford. So
he's probably got a bit of pace over Lloydie, who was.
Is that the way you think that'll go?
Well, no, I'd say it'd be Will will take Harry first. He always gets first crack with Lloyd given the chop out.
Yeah, okay.
But they're not going to be able to let Cooper Day
run ragged.
Run ragged, because if he's getting 7 or 8 touches a quarter up here up the ground, it means they're getting
it there. So.
Looks down forward.
And obviously the last time we saw Nirranda was out at Marivale and man down in Jack Primer within the first minute. They just ran out of puff. But since that game, they've just done what they needed to do, ticked off the boxes leading into this game. As we see the umpires come out on the ground, and we've got umpire Lowther, Misson and Mulseed today officiating.
And what was the final score on the twos, boys?
The final score was 9-4-58 Nirranda to Allansford 3-10-28. So
yeah, right.
Yeah,
as the Cats come onto the arena now.
Yeah, in their white and blue hoops, or blue and white hoops, whichever way you want to look at it. So yeah, obviously you reckon Lloyd will get Lloyd.
Usually that's the way it goes, yes.
Okay, who gets Parrish? I reckon.
I think Drake.
Drake?
I'd go Drake myself for the start.
All right,
but
well, we're on the same page.
That's what I'd do, but whether or not that's what Tim pulls out of the hat, I didn't manage to get a look at his board on Thursday night.
Fair enough. Who gets Charlie Grist? I reckon it's either Louis Q or Regan Nutting.
Nutting off,
Jeez, we're good judges.
Yeah.
And you reckon Lloyd will go to Day?
Yes, Lloyd will want to start up and then be able to be the one that floats back to help out.
Just peels off.
Yes.
So, and then you got the midfield battle. You got the two Paulins. The Rolls Royce is back. James Wilshire, the big body, hard work, mongrel footballer that just does all the hard yards.
Here come the Blues.
Here come the Nirranda Blues. Then you got Jonah Marr. He wouldn't have played first time around against Nirranda, so be the first look at Jonah Marr for the Blues. The two Gordon brothers and Hoffman, and then you got the ruck battles of Giblin and Robolden versus Zach Jamison. So,
Zach Jamison's obviously got a pretty big tank. He goes all day. But these two ruckmen he's up against,
yeah, they're big frames. Like Giblin's huge, and Robolden's got a big bulky frame, but. He toiled hard against Justin Wallace down at Allansford last time we saw them, so I'd assume he would do the same thing. So he's a pretty impressive sort of player. As we see the boundary umpires doing their warm-ups, it's quite an interesting sort of...
Speaking of boundary umpires, boys, we
hang on a minute. Come on.
What?
You got to follow the rundown sheet. You make us follow the rundown sheet.
I don't have a rundown sheet.
Well, I do.
Okay, well, right, here you go. I'll follow your lead.
All right, thanks for the intro, Liam.
Oh, was that your segue?
That was the segue.
Oh,
so
damn.
Ruined.
Yeah, he ruined it.
Sorry. Gosh.
This is what happens when you have the hierarchy. That looks like Andrew Lockheed as opposed to Missam.
Just play on, mate. What's the story?
So, obviously, for those people who tuned into our selectors show, I did a post-game speech. There is an update.
Uh-oh.
I'm sad to say that the update is mullet has gone.
Oh, no.
Connor, obviously cut it off before my passionate plea to him to keep it was aired.
There we go, looking at it on screen now.
Yes,
there it is.
There he is. The young fella has had the mullet lopped off. So on July 20th, Sunday, July 20th, 2025, I am starting a campaign. Hashtag grow the mullet back. Connor? Just do it.
And I think for those that, for one or two of you that didn't watch the selectors, because let's be honest, it's thousands tuned in. The whole reason, young Connor, you might have seen him featured on game day a couple of times. He had a fantastic flowing mullet, and Paul decided that it was appropriate that we tried to prevent the shaving off of the mullet because he made some silly outrageous. I don't know. Promise to get rid of the mullet.
He's not a political leader anymore in my eyes because he actually followed through on his promises.
Yeah, he could have just lied.
So he could have just lied like most of the politicians. But what I love
particularly,
except for Roma Britnell.
Yeah, true. But what I love particularly, Walks, is our man Nick Mills. Just absolutely loves the selfie, doesn't he?
Yeah, he gets...
And if you look at this now, here it is.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
The two most famous haircuts in Bushfield. That's what they said.
That. One has hair, the other has none. Wow.
He did come up and he said, "Sorry, boys, I'll have to apologise. The hair was gone before the show."
Yes, no. Sounds like he sounds like a kid that I'd like to meet because I reckon he'd have a little bit of a cheeky personality.
I think he's become a bit of a cult hero, hasn't he, Millsy?
I think we'll definitely try and get him on the show at some
We might have
stage.
to do an interview the next time we do a selectors.
I think we will. Keeping an eye on the coin toss. I don't think the captains haven't actually...
Yes, we've had the coin toss.
Have we missed it, have we? Gosh.
Regan Nuttings won the toss and elected to kick to the seaside end.
Or the Matco higher end of
the Silver Bowl Studios end. Fitzmedia Productions.
The Fitzmedia Productions, yes.
Silver Bowl Studios.
Hopefully the heaters are on for the next episode of the Selectors.
Absolutely.
More importantly, is there any jerky being manufactured in the next day or so?
Mate, have you seen the price of beef?
No.
Like, it costs a fortune to buy a good sort of topside bit of beef.
It sounds like a you problem.
And,
not a me. It's also a me problem because you're not going to supply us any jerky.
And the other
night.
part to that problem is it doesn't last all that long. So you buy like a huge, awesome thing of beef. You stick it in the smoker, you make it awesome, and then 2.5 days later, it's gone.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
When you take 90% of the moisture out of 1.5 kilos of meat, there's not much left.
Yeah, no. But
looks
also,
like they're doing their final warm-ups here, Liam. So
they are. And have we got a tip, boys? Who are you liking? What's the go and what's the margin? Let's try and get a nearest the pin or something.
I'm going to tip an upset.
Oh no!
Upset Nirranda by 14 points.
Oof. Look,
close game.
Close game.
And obviously Nirranda win it is an upset because they're fourth.
And let's be honest, just because we have to, because, Nick Mills is the most impartial commentator. he's also probably going to tip Nirranda. He's not going to barrack for his own side.
My favourite footballer does play for Nirranda, so it's a hard one.
Who's that?
Lewis Q.
Louis Q.
I do love Lewis Q. No, I think Allansford by a goal.
Oh,
I'm going with me hard on this one. Allansford by a goal.
So we're in for a ripper.
Will not be surprised though. It's a big game for Nirranda. And what are they well known for, Paul? Winning big games of football.
Big games on the red oval.
And they're just starting to, hit their straps, aren't they?
Oh, they've the last 5-6 years, they've always targeted the last half a dozen rounds and finals to be ready, fully fit. They've got Danny Craven running around in the twos. What a luxury.
What? How does that
Unbelievable.
work?
So, yes, I'm just hoping. There's a cracking day. There's a great crowd in. There is cars everywhere. The post-game speech might have been about marking some car parks because there's a 1.5 metre or 7 metres between the next car.
Geez, I've got some gold options, but I need to get them clarified by the producer and owner of Fitzmedia.
What's this, content-wise, or
for the post-game speech? So we probably do need to have a
well, we're going to do a selectors this week. We've decided.
Excellent.
Well, we only just decided before, so I guess that's one thing we can discuss. But that means it'd almost be Nick Mills' turn again, wouldn't it?
Well, he's still hard, only just settled after the last one.
Yeah, I know.
So we're going to say...
So
We've got Gordon in the middle for the start. Gordon, Marr, Hoffman. For Allansford. I like that.
yeah, and you've got Rowbottom to start in the middle with O'Donoghue, Dylan
Nutting.
Wilshire. Is that Nutting? Or
Nutting
Jake?
has gone to Ronnie Jamison.
Yeah, okay. Oh, it's on. It's on. Don't know who that is. That's
That's
Cooper Day.
Cooper Day's having a bit of a go there. Marr and Dylan Wilshire for something different. Dylan Wilshire having a yap at someone. So it's Jamison, can't get past Rowbottom. Rowbottom gets it to Gordon. High, free kick to Sticky Fingers Gordon. Kicks it out long. Grist is the target. Oh, no, it's Mungine. He's wearing the long sleeves. Probably not a day for long sleeves. Gets his kick, pushed after he's given it. And
body
Cooper
work.
Day is just worked under the ball
By
by
Wagstaff.
Wagstaff.
Wagstaff will switch the ball inside and finds Lloyd. Lloyd smack bang in his defensive 50 out to and finds
Stevens.
Stevens, the man from Camperdown, out and gets
The skipper.
the skipper Nutting. Out to Lloyd in front of the new grandstand here at the Reed Oval. Handball inside. Fumbles a little bit by Paul, and the handball was probably just a bit hot there by Matty Lloyd, but you could probably see what Nirranda are wanting to do. They're wanting to switch the ball out to the top side of the social club rooms, grandstand side, and come in from the top end.
Absolutely. We saw Wheel there take off from deep down back to be that option out because, let's be honest, Harry's not the quickest man in the world.
No, he'll look to run off him all day.
Jamison has a second crack at it. Hoffman throws it on the boot, kicks it forward. It finds Grist, but he can't gather out of bounds right in front of Leonard and his whiteboard there on the Nirranda interchange bench.
Yes. They'll just feel themselves out. It's interesting that Dylan Wilshire's probably gone to Jonah Marr, and he'll stay with Jonah Marr. Nice bump off the ball by Jonah Marr. Gets it now. Coming inside forward 50 and looking for Mungine, but it's Lloyd at the fall of the ball.
McFarlane.
McFarlane over the top looking for Day. Day will get on his bike back to McFarlane. McFarlane looking to hit up Jamison or Hare. Hare goes with the one arm. Where was his other one? Umpire is being held. If he's going with one arm leading out, he is being held. Anyway, the ball will be thrown in front of the hockey
Right in front of the
stadium.
that light tower there.
Yeah, that's a really big light tower. Probably last time we were here, there was a hole in the fence where someone went through it. As
That
a
wasn't
boundary,
me.
but throws it back in. Jamison
wasn't me
wins
in the
down
scissor
to
lift.
Mungine, gets it too high, and he'll line up for the first shot on goal for the day. Oh, they haven't got the clock running. Well, yes, they do. We haven't been playing 15 minutes, have we?
No, we have not.
I think
Our
maybe
clock's
a-
right, boys. Just look at your
Oh,
screen.
yes, 2 minutes
There you
33, but with the left footer of Norman Mungine, or Xavier, as his mum and dad called him, coming in. Pretty good kick at goal normally, but he's hung it out there to the left. And
Way left.
I'm not sure
Hasn't even
why
gone.
it wasn't rushed through by Nirranda. Handball out, looking for Stacey, but intercepting is
Jamison, Ronnie Jamison snaps.
snap on goal by
Takes it
Jamison
through by
for a
Wheel.
What was Matty Lloyd doing there? Why didn't he just kill the ball and reset like they've got here rather than risk that goal? As Nirranda will bring it back into play, we'll see which way they want to use the ball. Coming out to the commentary side, and it'll be Lloyd versus Mungine. Lloyd will just spoil that. Front and square was Nirranda, and a wrapping tackle by Allansford. And umpire Lockheed will call for the ball. And the ruckmen are racing over from the grandstand. No rucks here, so no nominations. Oh, hang on. Oh, the ball's thrown up. Marr back to Jamison. Jamison on that left foot inside. Intercepted there by Nutting. Picked up by John Will Paulin.
Good strong tackle by Flynn Gleeson.
Flynn Gleeson in those blue boots and long sleeves. Marr looked like he was racing off for a change, but a stoppage came. And it's Rowbottom versus Jamison. Down to Marr. Wrapping tackle there by Wilshire.
High Wilshire's
tackle by
just
Wilshire. He's going to annoy the bejesus out of Jonah Marr all day.
Absolutely.
And probably will cop a few, but that's Dylan's role. He'll go and play on their best player and lock them down. Marr kicking inside, looking for
Hunger.
Hare. in the way was Hunger. Out to finding
Hoffman. Jamison, Zach throws it on the boot. It's bounced short. It's going wide. Good pick up by Nutting. Long kick back out the far side.
Good body work there by Drake.
Great body work by Drake on Giblin. Just works him under the ball. But we've got a free kick for too high to Lewis
that man,
Q.
Lewis Q. Handballing it off. Quick kick inside, but intercepting is Brad Edge. Double fisted. Down finds Gleeson. Gleeson inside looking for Jamison. Good tackle there. That's holding the ball, umpire. And he's paid holding the man.
The man, he dropped the
How
ball.
can you do that?
Gives it to Edge,
Anyway.
but Edge telegraph the handball. Edge throws it on the boot. It's quick, it's high. Grist the target. Can't mark in front of Rowbottom. Good flick back.
We're off to the races here.
Off to the
Nirranda, it's
races here.
Stacey.
Jeremy Stacey's got a paddock. Probably should have kept going. Just settled, took his time.
Poor kick in there, looking for Lees.
Dylan
He
Lees was
sort
the
of
target.
Showed his disdain with that kick as it dribbles out in front. How was that a free kick for Allansford against Nirranda? It was a great tackle. Anyway, we move on. He might be tired from his game yesterday.
I tell you what, whatever you hit in there when that decision was made, something fell off the shelf in here in the back. So just keep it easy, right?
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Jamison roves his own work to Gordon. Gordon just ducks the tackle and he's driven into the ground. He gets the handball out to Mar. Mar flicks it out to Zach Jamison. His handball's rushed, but it's picked up there by...
Was that
Bull.
Brad Bull?
Brad Bull's got a haircut. Mungine just tries to tap it forward, but can't get past Cody Wagstaff. Boundary throw in.
Right in front of us.
Pretty much right in front of our position here.
Lucky you don't have an airbag in the front, Liam. It might have gone off too.
He's still having...
Oh, sorry, I forgot about the airbag. As the young boundary umpire will throw it back in, it'll be Rowbottom versus Jamison. Tap down, no, grabbed out of the ruck by Rowbottom. Handball over the top, finds Stacey. Back to Dylan Lees, I reckon, or no, Jason Lees.
Jason Lee.
Jason Lee,
Only
and
as
it's
far.
Aiden Gordon. No,
Just told to settle
Luke
down
Irving
by
it was.
Brad Edge. Just told to settle, so he looks, and it's a short option.
There's
It's
that man Day.
Free
kick goes in the way of Dylan Philp. I don't think that was there, but anyway. Philp now.
751 games, Mick would have got it right.
Anyway, we move on.
It kicked to the
Gordon.
pack, spoiled down. Gordon picks it. Handballs back to Edge. Edge under pressure. Good
Great smother there by Jay Stacey.
Great smother by Jeremy Stacey. I think you could almost hear that eye roll through the microphone there, Paul.
Yes.
There's I think he's got a squeaky eyeball. Like when your eyes are watering.
Oh, yes.
You just hear you scratch them. Anyway, focus on the game.
So the boundary umpire gives it a heave in. It's Giblin gets a tap down. Wilshire bumps Gordon off it. Hoffman picks and just squeezes the handball out, and it's going to trickle out of bounds again, about 20 metres around. Now, it'll be interesting to see. We've got a young umpire down this end and an adult umpire down this end. How smart are the ruckmen going to be? Are they going to come close or go far back? Because they're generally not that bright.
And this bloke thinks he's the bee's knees of boundary umpires of the District League too. Good throw in, though, by the...
Oh, we've got a hold.
And kick will go down to Luke Irving. Irving will look for Parrish on a strong, hard lead by Dylan Parrish. And Kirkwood, good spoil, wrapping up, but Parrish almost gets out. So the matchup will be Kirkwood on Parrish today. Good, strong lead out, but the kick and the spoil by Kirkwood was amazing. Tap one down by Gleeson. Kick off the ground by Aiden Gordon. Handball up by Cooper Hoffman. Great handballs. Finds Edge.
Now Day keeps his feet.
Off to the
Will
races.
it sit up? It does.
It's Cooper Day. Good chip inside. Looking for and
Grist.
finding Grist.
Fantastic vision
Who
from
will
Cooper
line up
Day.
for his first on the day and his 37th of the season. And if Nick Mills' mail is correct, after seeing a few games, it's true.
Oh, he had a bad weekend, but
going to put this one in the book.
Going to put this one in the book.
Directly in front, 35 metres out. I can't see the QX3 windsock here at the Reed, but Grist coming in. Good run in, drop on the way, and he's not happy with it.
Oh, no, it's on far left.
Lucky I didn't tick me little bit of paper for a goal kicker, but that's a poor miss by Grist.
Have a look out the far side. Just Brady Coots and Reagan Nutting just having a little back and forth there.
How you going out there, boys?
As Andrew Lockheed said, you two cut it out, but let them wear themselves out.
Boys will be boys.
Absolutely.
As Nirranda will bring it back into the commentary side. Kick on its way, looking for Giblin.
Giblin and
Giblin
Drake.
has the height advantage. Nobody at the fall of the ball
Well
from
done by
Nirranda.
Drake to get to the front.
Handball finds Ben Lees. Lees, quick kick inside, and it's Ma versus...
Good strong mark by Ma. He probably had enough of it.
He probably did.
Out position, 2 players. Comes across.
Ooh, dangerous kick.
Dangerous kick off one step, but it bounces up to
was good
Swan.
enough on that left peg.
Swan
looking for
finds head. Can't quite mark. Paulin.
Johnny Paulin
Kicks it out wide. Lees is the target, but a good strong mark there by the veteran Brad Bull. With the fresh haircut, comes straight into the glue pot middle, but finds Edge. Edge, he's free to go.
Kick.
Runs.
Just blazes forward.
Sort of blazed away. Cooper Dake wasn't quite where he wanted him to be. Jamison doesn't take possession, just slaps it over. Will
This
it work?
time,
Grist.
Off
Grist.
the ground, and it's a
It's a
goal.
goal.
That's
Oh.
handy.
Misses a soda from directly in front and then gets the follow-up. But
hard way to do it.
great, fantastic kick, attacking kick by Brad Bull from the far side, bringing it across to us. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Allansford leading 1-2-8 to Nirranda yet to score.
When you think of the future of your business, what is it that you hope for? Ways to grow? Ways to be more self-reliant? And always be one step ahead? Are you looking for a partner with solutions to complex business problems? Well, no matter your goal, with Nutrient Ag Solutions, we'll help you go further.
A bounce just been, but Mick Lowther said, no, it's not going anywhere. I'll do it again. Shout out to Josh Kirkwood's nan. Nanette Kelly is watching again, as per usual. Q throws it on the boot. It's wide, so it's a foot race. Gordon
Versus Wilshire.
Wilshire gets to the front spot. Good pick up and handball over the shoulder. Stacey's a target, but misses. Good bump from Coots. But Jamison can't pick it up, just hacked forward. Wilshire gets driven into the ground. Just a little bit ambitious there from Paddy Drake, so Wilshire will get the free kick. Wants to go fast.
Looking for Parrish. Parrish handball out to Dalton. Dalton, dribble kick. Oh,
Oh, it's done
missed
the other
everything, and I reckon Brad Bull will just rush it through from behind. Well done. Now, that's probably where you do a dribble kick. He just clunked it.
Just
missed
clunked it.
Yeah.
I liked his. It was a great give from Parrish out to Dalton.
Wasn't it wide?
Great long kick. Lloyd and Mungine.
Do you think Mungine would have the tagging, like the
think
the quiet
so.
roll on Matty Lloyd?
Hunger's kick doesn't find Grist. We've got a free kick from umpire Beckmole said free kick. Grist has just held Stevens there. No, she's paid it back the other way. Sorry, she pointed the wrong way, so it's...
No,
she reversed it.
Yeah, she reversed it.
Mungine, Grist gets jumped by Wagstaff as he kicks out of bounds on the full.
He just pushed him in the chest, and Norm Mungine went down like a...
Come on, Xavier, don't be flopping.
Yeah, but got the free kick.
Paulin
back inside, looking for Giblin or Wilshire. Max Primer at the fall of the ball. Giblin just... Ball not coming out of there. Jamison out to Mungine. Quick kick on its way. Looking for good spoil. Good great mark there by Grist. That is how you play forward. You play in front, you know you're going to cop one of them, and he just gets back up and kicks it on his way.
He's short. Drake's the target. Finds Drake. Drake wants to go again. Hare. It's out in front. He's double teamed. Wheel gets in front and goes out of bounds. It was just a little bit too far away for the big man.
But kicked it to his advantage as well. So if you kick the ball to advantage to Robbie Hare, he's going to win
and
most
look
of
at
the time.
that wheel on Hare. And where was Lloyd? In front of him.
Yeah, he'll just peel off. And I think that's what Allansford are trying to do, get Norm Mungine to make Lloyd accountable. Giblin down. Mungine will be first on the ball. Back onto his right boot. That's interesting. No, he kicks it on his left. Interesting kick. And there's Lloyd who drops what he should have taken. And it's Swan at the fall of the ball. Going in head first was Nutting. Ball's pinging around and Stacks on the mill. And Matty Lloyd's on his haunches there, knowing full well that he may have but they were good enough to clean it up. making them risk a goal there as the ball is thrown up. It's Giblin versus Hare. Hare wins out. Ball bouncing around. Giblin off the ground. It's just
ball and then
below the knees. Contact there potentially. Good body work there by Brad Bull
great
again.
Strong mark from Brad Bull.
I'm not sure these backs of Allansford they're going to just work hard all day.
Drake can't pick it up. Falls over. Slipped hard there to Drake. He's going to knock it out. Oh, just a little bit over the top there. Max Premier will get a free kick. I think that might be
that's the
Dylan Wilshire effect.
Yes,
it does take hold. So Stacey's the target. Mungine and Stacey. Mungine manages to get in. Takes a sliding mark. He's paid it. I reckon he might have had enough of it before he went across.
Yeah, the Dylan Wilshire effect.
Plays on quickly. Goes long to the square. Hare's the target. Hare's got a big bump from the side. Good. Well, great body there. Q picks up, comes out. Short pass. Stacey's the target and just a nice one-handed mark. No, not 15, so Stacey has to throw it on the boot quick and coughs it up to Gordon. He's just going to settle.
Come back inside. All the numbers are right in front of him. There's 3 or 4 players behind him now. Kick up in the air, looking for Cooper Day. Good strong hands, but no mark was paid because the umpire said
Luke Irving did have hands on it first.
But you pay that all day long, Andrew Lockheed. Kick out by Edge, looking for
Grist
on that strong lead. I'd be getting in there one-on-one real quick.
I reckon he had to come back another big step there, Isaac Stevens.
Like Robbie Hare was one out and got 4 inches, maybe 5 inches on Luke Weir. But Giblin's now come back, so it's Grist lining up for his second. Close to the man on the mark. It's a better kick, but he's still missed it to the near side.
Last time I ever talk up anyone's kicking ability.
Put the curse on him.
Come on, Charlie Grist.
Lift. And
if not for you, for me.
For you, yes. Nirranda. They might have to look to do something different.
I'll start sneaking some gluten in his tea if he doesn't start kicking him.
Wheel.
Runs his full measure. It's a long kick. Giblin's a target. Good fist out there by Jamison. But Wagstaff manages to collect it. He kicks it forward.
Lenahan there.
Was it Lenahan, was it?
Oh, there's that bounce of the ball.
Oh, horrible
bounces over
bounce.
The Dylan Lees. He bounces properly. He's off to the races.
Absolutely. There was no one between him and Dylan Parrish.
And if I look to my left, there is the Moth. Brucey Lloyd coming to watch his son. His 2 loves, his son and the Allansford Football Club. Is the Moth, and he's off. He's had a couple of cans. Rowbottom wins out. Ball falls down. Nothing coming, and it's Gordon on top of Lewis Q. Lewis Q is in there somewhere. So, and umpire Mulseed asks for the ball. Shout out to Kerry Hackett, who's on his way down to Bairnsdale today. Another Nirranda legend.
So we've got a free kick. It's going to go to Ben Lee. Oh, that's Bully, sorry. But Bull finds the target in Cooper Day. Long way up the ground is Day. That's where we want him to do all his work, though. His kick is terrible, though, straight to Matthew Lloyd. He used to play for the Cats, Cooper, but not for 12 years.
Yeah. Lloyd clearing kick out, looking for finding. It's almost a mark to Will Paulin.
Pulled down. Brett Hunger obviously back in this side after a couple of weeks on holidays overseas.
Jet setting around the world.
Absolutely, sitting on a beach in Thailand watching the coverage.
Yeah, I was going to say, I could think of better things to be doing, to be honest. But anyway.
Sitting on a beach in Thailand?
Well, Jamison's tap gets by Q, shoveled out by Q. Stacey breaks the tackle. No, it was too high. Yes, fair enough. Stacey gets a free kick on the wing. Looks in, short pass. Good fist from Gordon.
Wilshire now. Wilshire quick kick on its way.
Downfield.
Down the ground, and that's against Cade Gordon. And Dylan Parrish picked it up, but it'll go to young Jack Lenahan, lining up for his 12th goal on the season.
And pretty much Niranda's first look in 18 and a half minutes of footy.
And that's what I thought today. Like, we know the potency of Merivale, we talk about that often, but Allansford are pretty potent themselves. But Nirranda rely a lot on midfield goals. If it's Dylan Parrish down front, but midfield goals as Lenahan comes in, crosses the 50, 35 metres out, kick on its way, and it's left, and it was a poor ball drop. Probably got a bit close to the man on mark, did Jack Lenahan, and that's the first score on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard for Nirranda that sees Allansford 1 goal 3-9, leading Nirranda 1 solitary behind. And it'll be Edge now to bring it back in. Coming out to the commentary side, looking for Ruben Swan. It's a good kick, but overplayed it by Swan, and it's O'Donoghue. Chip inside, looking for Dylan Lees, who's been tripped. No, says the umpire, and he said, throw it in, boys. In front of the Roma Britnell sign in the left forward pocket, Niranda's end.
Sorry, I've got kids at the car door wanting my bank card.
Wanting money.
Wanting money.
Which one?
Hudson.
Oh, okay.
Not sure, yeah.
I was at Bushfield yesterday, and he used my bank card 15 times for $1 transactions. Come on, mate. Just get one big batch of lollies.
Yeah. Parrish follows up his ruck work and the kick, and he hits that post. Hits the fat bit on the post, the padding, it says McDonald's. They're bloody big pads, and they're bloody big goalposts now here at the
They
Reed.
are huge.
And the
brought out by Edge. It's long. It's a 2-on-2 contest. Good fist in from Lloyd. Picks up Day. Picks up. Just waits till everyone. It's to Gleeson. Sits up but put under pressure. Good push.
By Johnny Paul.
Just a good little nudge across the boundary line from Paul and great pressure.
And I reckon the matchup is Mungine on Lloyd. And Mungine's trying to get the ball on the ground because obviously you know how great Lloyd is in the air and just try and run away from him.
So Jamison and Rowbottom. Rowbottom too strong that time for Jamison. Just handballs, shovels a handball to the middle. Hoffman can't pick it up. Stacey can. Backtracks. Good handball.
Donoghue now inside forward 50 looking for Parrish on the long lead.
Oh.
Overplayed it is Kirkwood.
Turning circle of a freight train for Kirkwood. Follows up. No, not a high tackle. Parrish throws it on the boot. It's going. It's left.
That looked awfully close to a goal.
It looked so close.
I was going to say that could have been our first contender. QX3 goal of the day.
At this stage, it might be the QX3 point of the day.
Point of the day.
Edge brings it on quick to Bull, but it sits in front of him. He manages to pick it up, shovels it back. It's kicked down the line. Two Nirranda players and one. Dalton stripped of the ball, dropping the ball. Free kick. Cooper Hoffman. Good tackle.
Great decision and great style of umpiring there by Lowther. He was very astute with his arm waving, wasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing worse when they put in no effort in a holding the ball decision.
Mickey Lowther doesn't do that. He's all about, look at me, look at me.
Zach Jamison, he's going to go out wide again to grist his target. And a big shot. No, it's Mungine. That could have been
15. I tell you what, he could be a really good diver.
It was
in the Olympics, Norm. Kick on its way.
Grist was the target that time. He's got a free kick. She's paid a push or too high. I can't tell.
It was either wrapping the arms around.
It was a good contest. So it's Gordon. Sticky fingers. Gordon kicks it. Mars
in front of the umpires. Who've got a few.
They had their Life Members Day yesterday. The umpires. They had a day on the cans on the hill. That would have been interesting.
How would you celebrate being a life member of an umpire? Tell us stories about.
Remember that time I didn't blow my whistle?
Just quickly, though, over the netball court, Allansford are shooting away a little bit, I think. Oh, no, Nirranda are actually shooting away from Nirranda. It was really close. It was within a couple of goals, but the Nirranda have just sort of found themselves in the last little bit, so still a tight contest over there.
They're methodical, aren't they, Nirranda in the netball? They've been good at it for a long time.
22 and 3/4 of a minute's gone. Another ball up, thrown on the boot by Nutting. It's a good old-fashioned torp out of the pack. Sits up nicely for Q, who then throws it around the corner to Parrish as the target. Parrish and Kirkwood.
Parrish will just body his way on Kirkwood, and the ball will dribble out in front of the bar out in the... what is that? Is that the right or left-hand forward pocket there, Millsy? Depends which way you want to look at it.
Yeah.
At the... Macco higher end of the ground. And the boundary umpire will throw it back in, and it'll be Drake versus Giblin. I'm not sure when Nirranda are going to get their goals after seeing their first quarter, but
we'll find out at half-time when we get Parrish with a half-time interview after he explicitly told me before the game, no more half-time interviews, you bastard. And I said, that is just...
I tell you what, you're going to have to have your skates on today, Millsy, to get over there.
Red rag to a bull.
Paul and quick kick inside, and there's that man Parrish. Good body work by Parrish.
Too strong.
Sneaks around, but his snap-on goal was just too narrow. It was great work by Dylan Parrish there. It was
excellent behind his kick.
Yeah.
He was just...
QX3.
Too big and strong there was Dylan Parrish.
And he just kept bumping them at the right time. And it'll be Bull now to bring it back in. Looking at his options, and it'll be Ma. No, he goes over the top of Ma and straight to Rowbottom. Hit Rowbottom, lace out on the chest. We'll
have a chat
Brad
about
Bull.
Will Rowbottom later on.
Rowbottom.
Oh, fantastic.
That is an
pass.
amazing kick by a ruckman. I know a couple of weeks ago you called them all imbeciles, but that is a fantastic kick to Dylan Lees.
If he can do that, he's allowed to kick it. I'll allow it.
You'll allow it.
Well, ruckman should handball.
Ruckman should know their limitations, but if you can kick the ball like Will Rowbottom just did then, by all means kick it.
A little bit of breeze assistance here. Just hang it out to the right, Dylan Lees.
Kick on its way.
He does that. It looks good.
And here it comes, and it's a goal. First on the board for the Nirranda Football Club. Great play setting it up there by Will Rowbottom. And finished truly by Dylan Lees. And
Nirranda 1-4-10 to Allansford 1-3-9. Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Fitz Media Live is the Southwest free on-demand streaming platform. It's the same as any streaming service with no costs. It's free to download, free to register, and free to watch our local programs, including Southwest local news, The Full Story, Silver Ball Sessions, and 4Y. Fitz Media Live also brings you special events. You can also use Fitz Media Live to stream to your TV. Fitz Media Live. Download it today.
Lockheed goes up. No one can pick it up. Ma handballs, but it's only to himself. Bounces up nicely. Gathers it again. Has a bounce. Runs into trouble there. Gives it to Coots. Coots' handball gives back to Ma, who's wrapped up in a ragdoll tackle, holding the ball, says Andrew Lockheed. And
great tackle there by Dylan Wilshire.
Dylan Wilshire, he's got the free kick. You can't go and shove him. That probably should have been 50.
No.
He's
reversed
Dylan.
it.
He did go on with the tackle. I think he let him know a few times that he's wrapped him up. The kick from Ma, then he coughs it up. He'd earned the free kick. Stevens with the intercept mark. His kick comes out to Donahue. Donahue juggles.
Charlie.
Donahue's taking him on, holding the ball.
Well, Charlie, you probably should have took the mark there, mate.
Edge looks to Hare. It's wide. It's Hare's. Hare takes it on the second bite of the cherry. Just too big there for Wheelie. Jumped and just couldn't quite get it. As it's still going on with Wilshire and Jonah Maher in the middle.
That's just twice now Nirranda have been undisciplined when they've had the ball. But once again, I think it's been over-umpired by Lockheed then.
Well, Beck Molseed was in the perfect position there to...
Yeah, that free kick just there in front of us was there. It was Charlie Donahue, but it's Hare lining up for his first. And he's 79th on the year. Kick on its way. He likes it off the boot.
He loves it.
Great goal, but I'll say it and I'll say it again. There's no way in this world that ball should have been in Allansford's hands. But anyway, on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, that's the second goal to Allansford. It sees them on 2 goals 3-15, leading Nirranda 1 goal 4-10.
Hi, it's Rob from the Vet Group. Heifers are the future of a dairy herd, and the Vet Group is here to help your heifers meet their potential, whether that's by monitoring worm egg counts or mineral levels, or designing a vaccination calendar to help prevent infectious disease. Our techs and vets can make things easier for you on farm by weighing heifers, assisting in synchrony programs, and teat sealing heifers to prevent mastitis at calving. The Vet Group, making herd care easy.
Jamison, he said Rowbottom has stuck the knee out. I believe they're allowed to protect themselves. His kick finds Brett Hunger, the skipper. Wants to take his time. He slips 50 metres. He said
once again
has encroached.
He's called him back, and he's coming back, and I'm over these umpires already.
That was a very soft 50. Brett Hunger is going to have a free kick from the top of the goal square, dead in front.
And then as we see there, like Jonah Maher gives the rough of the head of...
which we have seen Hugh Worrell paid the other week.
The other week, and Hunger comes in and
cashes in on a very, very
soft,
questionable free kick.
Soft, over-umpire free kick. And that's... I looked at Millsy after Nirranda got there first and said to him he was there in front. Not so much now. On the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Allansford 3 goals 3-21, leading Nirranda 1 goal 4-10. But the last 5 minutes of play hasn't been that great by the men in yellow. But it'll be Lockie to throw the ball up, and it'll be Jamison and Rowbottom to do battle. Throw up, nice toss. And that's exactly the same thing.
Rowbottom hacks it out good, kick out. It was a mongrel punt. Try and mark that, Dylan Lees. Drake. Stacey's been done holding the ball.
Good tackle
good,
by
strong.
Brad
Just
Edge.
didn't let up on him, did he?
No,
Stacey generally strong enough. Right on the first quarter siren. So I think Allansford are in front with a couple of very
dodgy free kicks.
I was going to say questionable. You can say dodgy because I still have to answer to Clubland.
Correct, yes. That's right. I have no allegiance to either team here, but as it was a good, strong tussle. The scoreboard sees an 11-point lead to Allansford. Probably where it should be, but it was the way they did it with a couple of really soft decisions. But sets up for a cracking remaining 3 quarters of play.
I think we saw Hare hit the scoreboard with the first actual kick that was to his advantage.
Perfect. Yeah.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
Dylan Parrish down the other end. Obviously, we think it's going to be a bit of a shootout. We've got 2 goal kickers, 2 match winners.
Yep.
And they probably still didn't quite have that kick to him. He's kicked 3 behinds.
Two or three, yeah.
And he's probably hasn't quite had that delivery yet, but it's been the pressure up the ground. Be interesting to see if Allansford can maintain it because it's a big ground we saw halfway through the reserves games. Now, I'm not saying obviously the reserves players aren't the fittest, but a lot of these I do know they've had great numbers at training at Allansford, but they were going down with cramps at half time.
Running out of
Not
petrol.
used to a big oval.
And it's a hard deck.
Very, very hard deck.
So, it'd be interesting to see what happens after quarter time. But it's a great game of football.
Absolutely. And I'm really looking this. Rowbottom's definitely got the... He's just got the strength.
He does. And
Jamison will make him work around the ground.
Yeah. And like we jumped up and down about a decision there. Jamison did exactly the same thing to Rowbottom, but because Rowbottom is a bigger frame bodied person, as opposed to Jamison, where he puts his knee in to Jamison, and because he's big and strong, Jamison gets knocked off the ball, and of course, you see that, it's a free kick, but it's exactly this. The very next centre contest, the same thing happened.
It's a very, very close-knit game. Either way, it's an arm wrestle. It's going to be like this for the afternoon. I think we're in for
Donkey Kong, Liam.
An absolute ripper. We're going to take a break on WDFNL Game Day. Come back for the second quarter action. Looking forward to having you back shortly.
SHB Lending's Tony White has developed his customer-first approach over 30 years in the banking and finance industry. That experience allows Tony to provide valuable insights to his clients. Tony is passionate about seeing his clients achieve financial success. SHB Lending helps you manage financial arrangements, guiding you through key life moments. If you're thinking finance, it's simple. Think Tony White, SHB Lending.
Coastline Cut and Core is your only concrete cutting and coring specialist in the southwest. Demolition works, renovation modifications and repairs and maintenance of damaged concrete. Coastline Cut and Core does it all. Contact myself, Harley Higgins, today.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off a tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
Welcome back to Game Day from the Reed Oval. Sunday football between Nirranda and Allansford, and it has been an absolute arm wrestle of a contest to kick off this Sunday thriller. Over at the netball court, it looks like Nirranda have sort of shot away from the Allansford Cats. Obviously a really highly anticipated contest over there. I can't quite see the score, but it looks like it is has been a pretty good battle over there too. Paul Walker, we're in for an absolute ripper, aren't we? You might need to flick your switch on there, boys. Haven't got any.
We turned.
There we go.
We turned us off.
There it is.
See, I don't know how to do that sort of stuff, and
that's
it was my colleague that did that.
What were you saying, mate? It sounded interesting.
Second versus fourth.
Yes.
The three-time defending champions, Nirranda, have got a contest on their hands today, and we thought that was going to be the case. And Allansford have come to play, and they're not going to take a backward step. I know there's not much love lost between the two clubs.
Always a good, hard
contest. And I think Nirranda are up for it. Best players or better players for Allansford was Cooper Day, Zach Jamison, Brad Bull, Jonah Marr, and Norm Mungine. Matty Lloyd, I think if Matty Lloyd wasn't there, he probably would have got a couple more.
Yes.
Midfield has been okay. It's very hard. I think Dylan Wilshire's kept Jonah Marr quiet.
Kept him distracted, I'd say.
Yeah, and that's what Dylan will do, is keep him distracted all day, and he'll probably cop a couple around the head by the end of the day, I think.
The Hayden Valentine of the day.
No, I reckon he's more a Ryan Crowley.
Ryan Crowley would be the perfect description.
Who was the bloke that played at St Kilda? Baker?
Oh, yeah. Stevie Baker.
Stevie Baker.
Yep.
Stevie Baker. Simon Baker was an actor and a superstar
and he wears that title with an absolute badge of honour, mind you.
Who's that?
Wilshire. Loves it.
Loves it, yeah, for sure.
Loves the role he plays and does it well for the side. And then he's a handy player every now and then too when he puts his mind to the
he's a good player.
Handy player.
He's been a long servant of the club.
Can drive a race car too, just quietly.
He probably can. He definitely can't play golf.
As we see, Beck Mulseed's ready to go to start this second quarter. Just waiting for the large crowd. It's a great crowd.
A big crowd.
It's a home and away round.
Yep.
It's a great crowd. There is picnic rugs on the hill at the Reed.
Absolutely.
In July, unheard of.
I think Sunday footy might be a hit.
Jamison gets it, but only as far as Stacey. Flicks it back to Wilshire, to Rowbottom. Rowbottom, good pass out, but misses the target of James Wilshire. So it's going to be McFarlane, foot race. McFarlane can't pick it up. Wilshire dives back on it with Gordon wrapped up, ball up.
And that there shows the desire and the want by Allansford. There was 1-on-4 there against James Wilshire.
Just big and strong James Wilshire, isn't he?
He wasn't going to let it out.
Powerful arms and legs on him.
Rowbottom wins it down and fall of the ball. It's Hoffman. Hoffman back inside. Chiseling kick. Great hands there by Allansford. Kick on its way and it's Lloyd versus Mungine and Day. Ball will dribble down and it's Isaac Stevens out to Lloyd, out to Wagstaff. No, poor kick by Wagstaff. Good hands by Donahue. Finds Wilshire looking for his brother in Dylan and it's intercepted by young Hoffman. Kick inside. And John Paul, and that could have been too high. But no, kick inside forward 50 by Giblin, looking for Parrish over the top. No crummers at the ball. It'll be Edge clearing out to the grandstand side, looking for Gleeson.
Gleeson out in front. He's just happy to he's taken over the line in a dumping tackle there and helped to his feet by Dylan Philp. Well done, Braden Harkness just passes it back to that senior boundary umpire.
Who is out again, Braden Harkness. He was almost ready to go and nicked his hamstring again from my information.
Good information, good get.
Yeah, good get, but he won't be far away.
So Rowbottom to Dylan Wilshire. He's racked up in a tackle by Jonah Marr.
It's very hard to find best players for Nirranda in that first quarter.
It was a sort of team effort without being a great...
Great effort.
They just did what they do. Gleeson flicks it back.
Finds Hoffman.
Hoffman getting a bit of the ball around the packs now. Day flicks it, but puts Grist under pressure. Good enough to get out of the tackle. Sticky fingers. Gordon kicks it long. Hair's the target. Wheel. Well spoiled by Wheel. But he's got Mungine at his feet. Mungine's tackle wrapped up, holding the ball. Fantastic by Wheel.
Fantastic tackle by Luke Wheel. He tried to do the shake and bake, did Norm Mungine.
James just dropped it. So
James dropped it and hit him in the head, and the ball will trickle out of bounds. and they live to fight another day. James has had it spent. He gave it off before he actually marked it.
I actually saw him handball it as it bounced off his forehead.
Yes.
So it's going to be Hare
versus
and Rowbottom.
Rowbottom.
What do you reckon Hare's going to do here in a forward 50? I just don't think he'll have the... I think Rowbottom might be strong enough just to stop him.
He's got the
tap
core
down
strength.
to no one. Good flick back by Gordon, but misses the target of Grist. Grist can't pick it up, so it's going to be a scrum.
Drags it back in, but it comes out to Wheel clearing defensive kick, and it'll be Gleeson in those blue boots and the long sleeves with the intercept mark.
Socks down, though.
Yeah, there's no socks up
He
today.
has no definition on his calf muscles whatsoever. There'd be nothing to keep them up as Lloyd is wrapped up.
Electrical tape. That's how I used to keep my socks up.
Free kick going in the way of Nirranda.
Yeah, but
Not sure who
you
it's...
still need calf muscles to run the tape round, and Flynn Gleeson has none.
Fair enough.
And it's Matty Lloyd.
Seen more definitions on a skeleton.
Oh, that's a poor kick by Lloyd to Wilshere.
What's that one step? That's not Matthew Lloyd.
Nah, handball out, finds
Stevens is met strongly by Marr with a big
Will
bump.
pull and handballs intercepted there by
Zach Jamison, but his kick misses the target and finds the opposition skipper nutting. He puts it in front of Stacey. Will it sit up? It does.
good
Great
shepherd by
bump.
Johnny Paulin.
Oh, love a good bump like that.
Kicks it, sets Wagstaff a task, and it's Bull. Bull, who's been
That's
pretty
Edge.
good. Edge, sorry.
The Bradleys. He's one of the Bradleys.
B1. B1 kicks it inside, looking for Gordon of the Aiden variety. Aiden will wheel around on that right boot.
He just takes his time. Hoffman's the target and finds him. Oh, he's had his head ripped off either way. Dylan Philp, you can't do that.
It's good strong hands by Charlie Hoffman. Hoffman has a men everywhere inside forward 50, unmarked by Nirranda. This is getting out of hand, almost out of hand here for Nirranda. Hoffman now, it's going to be a good kick.
It's going to take his best from here.
He's going to kick just outside forward 50, kick on its way, does not have the journey, and it's wide, but Rowbottom marks. What's going on here? Outside the 9, Rowbottom kick over the top, looking for Jason Lees. Lees handball. Don't know why he handballed at that. He took a mark.
He's met heavily again.
Just putting his teammate under pressure when he didn't need to.
So Flynn Gleeson will take the resulting free kick for out on the full. He bangs it in quick. The idea was to go to Hare, but he's missed the target by 15 metres. Gordon manages to intercept it and trickles it across the boundary line.
Like Hare made the lead, but Gleeson probably doesn't, because he's got those small legs, probably doesn't have the power in them to get to where Hare was. So it'll be a boundary throw in. It'll be Rowbottom versus Hare. Any other day, you'd probably think Robbie Hare will grab it out of the ruck, but not with Rowbottom in the ruck. Push on the body, but he's done that.
He's done it.
Snap
He's
around, and it's out of bounds, and we'll have another ball in on the opposite side. Pretty good work by Robbie Hare. We did say that he might struggle with.
Rowbottom's a big body to
He's
move.
got a big core, big up. What do they call it? Big backside. I was going to say the A word, but I won't. But Hare now and Rowbottom shallow throwing. Grist steaming on the ball, comes back inside, and there's Nirranda blokes everywhere. Paulin just goes back, takes a bit of time, but it'll be Drake here making the effort. Oh, comes off Jamison's bonce, and it's Dylan Lees handballing over the top, but it's intercepted by
McLean. Jackson McLean, is it? Yes, it is.
Number 30. Good
back
pick
in the
up
side
there.
today, Jackson McLean.
Where's Eldridge today?
Eldridge played in the Magoos.
Okay, so he's not injured?
Yeah, just
a bit of a rotation.
I think a bit of a rotation, yeah.
Giblin, Jamison.
3 or 4 midfielders built of the same. Cut from the same cloth.
Yep. So just give him a bit of a spell.
Don't want too many insides on a big ground.
Yeah, you want a bit of outside run.
He's probably just the unlucky one, the last one in, so he was the first one out. As Jamison and Giblin go at it. Giblin gets front position, taps it down to Stacey, who manages to get a handball out to Philp, who throws it high and forward. Parrish is the target. Oh, Bradley Edge comes through, but Parrish strong through the pack. Shirks one, gets the handball.
He doesn't have it.
Did not have it. McLean's tackle, then smothered by kick smothered, but Drake picks up the scraps, but it's going to be a 2-on-2, but Hoffman manages takes a mark running back with the flight. His kick is out wide to Rani Jamison, a long way up the ground, which is what we both wanted to see earlier.
Yeah, and they've made the ground bigger, Allansford, compared to
Been
Nirranda.
called to play on, so he just
Kick
takes his
inside,
time.
looking for good, strong courage shown there by
It was one of those ones where you could hear the opposition coming. Plays on from in front of his mark. Umpire lets him do it. Mungine tries to take the Kelly Screamer. Can't. Gets the handball back to David. Misses.
Rowbottom just barges his way
Ruben
through.
Swan was met heavily by a
What's
big
going on
strong,
here?
holding the ball. He said that Cooper Day was taken without the ball, so he's going to get the resultant free kick 40 metres out.
And I think Cooper Day's probably been Allansford's best player so far today.
Well, he's presented like we wanted.
Yeah, like he does.
Yep.
Obviously, we had Timmy on the show a couple of weeks ago, and he said he's a midfielder and he's playing a new role, but he's definitely not a duck out of water playing the lead up forward role as Cooper Day. As Day comes in, probably needs to cap off some good work so far for his day. Stuttering approach, kick on its way, and the boys like it. That is another one there to Allansford Football Club, and that moves their score on to 4 goals, 327 to 1 goal, 410 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
I'm Roma Britnell. I'm working hard for you and for the South West Coast region. I want to know what matters most to you. You can email me, catch me on social media, or visit my office in Liebig Street. I'm here to work for you.
So umpire Beck Molseed's going to throw it back up in that sticky honey pot middle of the ground.
Probably not going that way either. I'm going back this way.
Yeah, I'm not backing back. I'd say players, you run around me.
Yeah, that's
or
exactly right.
risk a sanction at the tribunal like the AFL.
Ball thrown up by Molseed. One down.
Oh,
and
well done by Rowbottom.
Clearance by Rowbottom. Kick inside and it's Dalton. At the fall of the ball's Wilshire. Dylan Lees will run onto it, but no, intercepted there by Bull.
Toby Dalton can't pick it up. Good tackle by Lee.
Doesn't have hold
he
of the
did
ball.
not have it. Brad Bull taking him without it. Lewis Q gets the handball out to Dylan Lees, but he's pushed over the boundary line by Jonah Marr. Boundary throw in 30 metres around from the Nirranda goal.
They may have used their quota up in the first quarter because they haven't paid too many free kicks this quarter, umpire, when there probably been a few there. Boundary umpire will throw it back in and it'll be Giblin versus Drake.
Good tap, backhanded tap there from Giblin, just trying to find the man out in front.
And it's Lenahan.
Lenahan.
Trickle out in front of him. Boundary umpire throw it back in front of the Gleeson Real Estate sign here at the Reed Oval, and it's Giblin versus Drake.
Drake gets front spot. Gordon tackled. Tackle doesn't stick, so he manages to get the kick out. Jamison just finds the right position. Didn't quite read it.
There by Aiden Gordon. Kick inside centre square.
Ooh, it's a risky one. Hunger tries to throw it on the boot. Can't. Oh, that might have been, yes, high. He's allowed to bend over and pick it up. Don't. But
Johnny Paulin, don't
he's
be
going to reverse
son.
it.
They're going to reverse it. They've done it twice already. Kick out in front of us, looking for Stevens. Stevens has Akers, takes a bounce, hits himself in the head. No, it's Wheel.
And
Wheel
he's
kick inside, finds Lees. And it was touched.
Norm,
that's got to be 50,
Michael!
50.
You paid the other one 50. That had to be 50. And it's on in the middle. It is absolutely on in the middle. As we say, Dylan Lees take the kick. He's going to run in, throws it on the right boot. Parrish is the target, and he finds Parrish lace out.
And
there
who's
it is.
Involved there. It's Nutting.
That is the kick that Parrish has been waiting for.
Fantastic kick by Dylan Lees.
That was just silly because...
too busy watching the fight, to be honest.
Well, that's why I thought we two take it in turns.
Yeah. I'll watch. Your turn to watch the fight.
I'll watch the fight next time because I can guarantee you the way they're niggling each other, it will happen again.
And it might be a bit more as Parrish coming in.
Very settled approach, Dylan Parrish.
His kick on its
Bang.
way.
Looks good. Is good.
It. No, he's missed it to the right.
Oh, big stretch.
Just drifted on the breeze, and now Allansford bring it out and
very
finds
quick.
Gordon.
It's going to have to be Mungine. It'll be the long. If he looks long, he's got Mungine and Jamison. That's where he goes. But the kick split the difference.
Fall of the ball. Great
well
work
done
by Wagstaff.
Wagstaff.
Handball out to Q. Fumble by Lewis Q, but it's Day. Dropping the ball.
Oh, if you were on this side of the play, McLeod, you would have seen a handball, but you're 58 metres away.
Yes. Good tackle by Q, but he did get rid of it. We didn't think any more of it. Q now. This is what he's in the team for, to use the ball going inside forward 50. Wilshire waving it down. Kick on its way. It's a contest, and James will have to do some work. And at the fall of the ball, Dalton. Handball over the top to Wilshire. Fumble again. He's lost, just hasn't got a bit of touch there. Irving, kick on its way, and Parrish What's he going to do?
He's going to capitalise.
He's got to kick a goal this time, Dylan Parrish, and has got one now. And that is a contender for the QX3 goal of the day by Dylan Parrish. And that's a much-needed goal there by Parrish to get Nirranda back in the game. And that goal sees Nirranda move on to 2 goals 5, or 2 goals 6-18, trailing by 9 points to Allansford, which is 4 goals 3-27. A much-needed goal there by Nirranda, by Dylan Parrish. He's had a couple of opportunities. He's kicked 1 goal 3 now, which is great. And it's on in the middle again. James Wilsh has just been bumped over by Coots. Probably not. They're probably rough as each other, those two, aren't
Absolutely they are. So it's going to be Giblin and Jamison. Giblin gets it. Rani Jamison just rode.
Yeah. I think Allansford are on top here, but they might get sucked in.
Well, this has been their problem.
Yeah,
when it gets to like this, they'll get sucked in with this discipline.
Giblin inside forward 50, looking for Lenihan. Good contest against Bull. Handball out his edge.
Oh, only as far as Dalton flicks it up to Irving. Irving snaps, but bends it back too far behind.
And this is what I say about snapping around the corner. Unless you do it all the time, Luke Irving is a natural left footer. All he has to do is run onto that left side, kick it straight, and it'll come back because of the angle he's running on. And he snaps around the corner and doesn't even get it above point post height. Bull brings it.
He was lucky to go above shin height.
Shin height. Edge will bring it back in, out to the grandstand or the Warrnambool Football Club social club side.
Hunger. Handball's back.
Butters it up. And it's McLean, and the ball will be out of bounds on that outer wing as we see it. And it'll be Giblin versus Jamison in a really good contest. And Jamison's
He's given away a lot of height there, isn't he, Zach Jamison?
He's going to work hard, Jamison, all day. One down by Giblin. Dribble there by Stacey. Overruns it. Hunger. Ducks his head, and Lauder gets sucked in here.
No, he did duck into it, and he said
Mick
that
Lauder, you didn't fall for the old put your head in and get the high contact, and he's telling the young fella that as lead.
And he's just given away free. Jonah Mars just worn one on the way past there, just silly, right in front of the umpire.
But he actually was running off to come off through rotation and just run into him.
But anyway,
now.
It's high, it's long. Day's the target.
In front again,
Jay's in
Cooper
front.
Day.
Can't mark. Brought to the ground by Paul, and it goes out wide.
Steps around is Jason Lees. Over the top, finds
Donahue. Finds Paulin.
Paulin will pump it inside, looking for Dalton.
Great kick to Dalton.
By Dalton. Get it in there quick and get Parrish one-on-one with Kirkwood. Let him go to work. Chiseling kick inside. That was
didn't go
by
quick
Dalton.
enough because Brad Bull had just set himself up to be where Parrish wanted to go. So Bull's going to bring it out wide. It's got a clear queue to find Gleeson. It does. It's going to sit up for Gleeson, will it? No, he can't. Pressure from Q. Gleeson, he might have done himself a mischief here. He's run out of bounds. It's got to be holding the ball.
Well done, Lewis Q. Get up and get your kick,
just
mate.
Take your kick.
That's 50, Mick Lauder. He's trying to get up. Either pay it all day or don't pay him at all, boys.
He tried to get up with his knee on his chest.
Yes, he probably did there too. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to argue with you there, Millsy, but...
No, a bit of shit
well
in
done.
Lewis
Well
Q
done
today.
by Lewis Q.
12.2 metres.
15 metres.
12.2.
Philp, now you need to take the Allansford glasses off, Millsy, and call it like an unbiased.
Oh, no, I was happy with Lewis Q doing that.
It was fantastic by Lewis Q. Great run down. Just a couple of fumbles there. Giblin now looking for Dylan Wilshire. Poor kick, but numbers. What's going on here?
High.
Brad Bull doesn't look very well.
Neither of them look overly fantastic.
It was a clash of heads. And
who is that? That is Jason Lee at the back there. Doesn't look great.
Brad Bull, I'm not sure what's going on here. It's a free kick to...
It has to be Jason's free kick.
Oh, so it's a free kick to Nirranda. I actually thought it might
be I think that,
Jason Lee will have the kick.
Head clashes can be accidental.
Parrish.
Especially if they both get hit.
Something's happened down in the goal square because Parrish has doubled over, or someone's doubled over. Might be Irving doubled over, and it's
Paddy Drake is met very hard. That is.
It's on here. You want a free kick.
I can feel it.
You just get in front here.
Yep.
They're going to both flex their muscles.
It was very well done, and
free kick.
he's got the 50. He courageous, put his body on the line there, Paddy Drake.
No, unless there was a bit of lip, and that's a pretty good 50-metre penalty.
I'd be happy with that 50.
Drake goes inside forward 50, looking for Griss. Good
strong
hands
mark
by Griss.
Just held his space nicely, didn't he?
Yeah, probably could have done a bit better there.
He's going to go back for a shot from the 50. He's going to have to kick it from 55.
He's missed a couple from directly in front,
yeah, well.
Close in. So the wind will probably help him. He'll sit this out on the right point post and let it drift back on the breeze. As we see Grist, he's going to take a good kick.
It'll take all of his journey, I would have thought.
Skill to get there.
I did give him an extra big feed of spag bowl Thursday night. He might have the energy.
Grist coming in close to the man on the mark. Kick up in the air. It's on the breeze and he's pulled it. And Lloyd once again
keeps it in. Hoffman snaps.
Hoffman.
It's a goal. Got it. It's a goal. It is.
It's a goal, Matthew Lloyd. That is twice today that you've brought the ball back into play when you didn't need to, and that's a fantastic goal by Cooper Hoffman.
That goes down.
That is a QX3
contender.
goal of the day contender there by Cooper Hoffman. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Allansford 5 goals 3-33 to Nirranda 2 goals 7-19.
What? I'm not sure. That's not Matthew Lloyd that we know. He's usually so composed on the line.
And having said that, you've got to know where you are. And surely, even if it was a goal in between the goals, he was touched it. So, ball will be thrown back up, and it's Rowbottom.
Wilshire
wins it.
And Swan overruns it. Marr picks it up. Handball's out the back. Gives it to Gordon. Gordon trapped there. So he wants to switch it back to Gleeson. Does. Beautifully weighted kick to Gleeson's advantage. As he goes quick to Day. Day juggles 1-2 bites. Good mark. 48 metres out. He wants to go quick to Hare in the square. That rhymes. Hare in the square. Drag down. Has to be a free kick. Back Mulseed. It is a free kick.
Yep. Got no dramas with that. Luke Wheel.
I'm not sure what case he's pleading.
He's outmatched in height. And if Hare doesn't have both his arms up in the air, the other one's been held. So I've shit count the umpires so far today. That's a great decision by Beck Mulseed.
Great quick ball movement from Cooper Day to kick it to the one-on-one when Hare had it.
The dangerous man on the ground is Robbie Hare as he comes in and kick on its way. The umpire doesn't move, and that's his 80th goal for the year. Second on the day, and it sees Allansford skip out to a handy 20-point lead, and it sees Allansford 6 goals 3-39 to Nirranda 2 goals 7-19.
Netflix plans start from $7.99 per month. You pay $12 per month for Stan. Disney Plus costs $15.99 per month. And some news subscriptions cost $20 per month. Southwest local news and other programs on Fitz Media Live are free for you to enjoy, but we need your support. Set up a voluntary donation of as little as $3 per month, and you'll be helping us continue to keep local news and public interest journalism free for our community to ensure we can keep you informed now and for decades to come.
Great tap out by Rowbottom down to O'Donoghue.
It's been a really, really good pick-up for Nirranda has O'Donoghue.
Yeah.
I reckon every time we've called a Nirranda game, his name has been mentioned a lot.
Rowbottom and Jamison do battle again. Rowbottom.
Too strong. Roves his own ball, bangs it forward, but only as far as... God, he reads it well with his brotherly edge.
Edge. If it wasn't for...
Kick. It's to Van Roy. Van Roy's a 2-on-1. He's going to get a free kick for front on contact. Advantage paid. Not sure why. Everyone's sort of stopped. Gordon just takes his time. Backpedals. Handballs to Van Roy again. Van Roy shirks one tackle back inside. Handballs to Coots. Coots. Great smother by O'Donoghue. But Day picks it up, kicks it forward. Oh, geez, I'm not sure how he didn't give away. Yeah, he has given away. He dragged him down from behind.
Matty Lloyd had the out size on Cooper Hoffman.
And he just dragged him out of the way.
Pull him off the ground. Well, pull him off the ball. And it'll be Lloyd, who's had a couple of brain farts today, Matty Lloyd.
Interesting to see. Have a look at the Allansford bench if Van Roy's been brought in. He's the under-18. Marr takes on 3 tackles. His handball's not very effective. Edge gives it back to Mungine, who's pushed off the ball by Lee.
He's dropping the ball.
He's dropping the ball.
It looks to me that Mungine has gone back and Aidan Gordon's gone back into the middle like we saw out at Allansford a few weeks ago. And it'll be Max Primmer, the left footer. You've got to move this ball quicker, Nirranda. You've only really got Dylan Parrish as your key target. Helicopter kick looking for that man in Parrish, but it's James Wilshire standing.
Good strong mark. Gives the handball quickly to Lee, and he finds
Will Pullen out there in those pink boots.
Right in front of the umpire's race.
Correct.
And I'm wondering if Van Roy's on. Is Brad Bull showing effects from that head clash?
Well, he probably would. He was down.
I think last time I saw him in the background there. The last time we flicked across to the bench.
Pullen's going to be a very good kick. If I'm a ruckman or a big fella, I'm standing on the right-hand point post. Kick on its way.
Looks good.
It's
no,
narrow.
Stays narrow. Look.
They've had their chances. They've had more scoring shots than Allansford, but they've kicked 2 goals 8. So they've been wanting to look to level the goals to points up. And
so it's been going Gordon taking the kick in.
Yeah, Gordon coming out to the broadcast.
I think Day's going to be the target. Geez, Liam's throwing stuff in the back of the van here. The target was Day, but it was just too far as Wagstaff's happy to escort it across the boundary line.
Escorted over the line, and the young boundary umpire,
who's not Connor Ryan. We pleaded our case to get Connor, but he was playing his own footy down in Camperdown today.
Is he a North Warrnambool player?
North Warrnambool player.
Yeah, good. Boundary umpire throw it back in, and it'll be Rowbottom. He'll
Rowbottom
grab it out of the ruck.
gets front
handball
spot.
inside,
Good handball.
looking for Pullen. Poor handball by Will Pullen. Luke Irvine stacks on the middle of Toby Dalton, and the umpire says, I'll have it. And we'll throw it up, and we'll do it all again, boys. Probably Rowbottom should pump it into forward 50 if he's
absolutely. You're going to do that. Just he's roving his own work. Irving throws it on the boot. Goes a shallow inside 50 entry edge. Can't mark. Picks it up. Tackled strongly.
He reads the ball well. Does Edge. Like he left Jay Stacey, who's the forward, for dead.
And who's a very dangerous forward.
Correct. It'll be Giblin and Jamison this time. Giblin wins down, and it's Ma tackled by Irving over the top to Drake.
Knocked out in the
tackle.
Great tackle.
Saw that paid earlier in the game where took the tackle on and got holding the ball, but then holding the man. So
Toby Dalton, well done there at the bottom of the pack.
Drake was out if he got through that tackle. Giblin, Jamison do battle again. Giblin wins out, but it's Ma, who seems to have lost his tag of Wilshire. He doesn't have the ball. No, umpire says play on. Stacey grabs it, tackled by 2. Mungine gives him a little clip away from the umpire's sight, and he'll throw it up as Norm would do. What's going on here? Over umpiring again. Just throw it up, please.
They want to sledge each other. Let them go.
Yeah, that's it. They're big boys. Rowbottom, Jamison, no clear winner. Good body work by Irving. Bullocking work. On all fours is Irving. Great body work.
Good.
Handball out. Pullen is out. Looking for Parrish. Parrish in front.
Holds the spot well. Can't gather.
But it's Donahue. Snap on goal. And that's a goal that Nirranda need. And the last 3 goals of the game, all contenders for the QX3 goal of the day. And that's Donahue's first of the day. 11th for the season. And a much-needed one by Nirranda. Gets the game back to, what's that, a 17-point ball game. And it sees Nirranda 6-3-39. Allansford to 3 goals 8-26 Nirranda. And it's willing. The boys
very willing. We knew it was going to be, and it hasn't fizzled out.
No. But as I said, I reckon Mars lost his tag of Wilshire, so Wilshire may be on the bench having a rest. Can't see him out there, and it's Jamison jumps early, but nothing. Ma throwing his weight around, hits.
And Rowbottom meets him heavily
once again.
He's met very heavily there with Jonah.
It was a free kick to Nirranda,
and
now being reversed.
I can't imagine Reece Howell will be overly happy with the amount of reversals his team has coughed up.
Undisciplined, but once again over umpired.
Good strong mark by
Wheel. Wheel come out, find Stacey in front of us, in front of Aidan Gordon. Stacey looking to hit up the next leading forward, be Rowbottom. Rowbottom, Stacey Rowbottom contest in front. Good spoil. That's probably too high. Well
too
paid,
high.
Michael Lauder. That was there. What's Rowbottom going to do? He's probably going to go back.
Needs to go long.
Up it long. We've
That's
played
what he
27
does.
and a half minutes.
Giblin.
Kicking to Giblin. That
Oh, almost brings it down with one hand.
too high against Giblin. It's probably hard for the big fella. And it'll be a free kick to Jonah Marr. Over to Gordon. Gordon takes a bounce. Bounces looking for Griss. Good spoil there by Stevens. But it's Wagstaff. Clearing kick and it's intercepted by Aiden Gordon.
Didn't time his jump real well there,
No,
did
he
Aiden
didn't.
Gordon? He was back on
jumped
the
up and
ground when
was
he
on the ground.
marked
He
it.
took the mark. Gordon inside forward 50. No.
It's going to be Hoffman's going to have to
Potentially.
take a screamer to bring that in. Brings it to ground.
Oh, handball was just a bit hard for the
And
Nirranda
handball,
players streaming
starting to
through.
miss targets now. A few of the players on both sides. Wagstaff takes on the tackle, holding the ball. Free kick, Allansford. Right, and don't give it a fifth. Oh, Brett Hunger's just thrown to the ground at the back of the pack. It can't be advantage. No, surely not. Reuben Swan's kicked a goal, but Andrew Lockheed's going to call it back. No goal, no goal.
Well done,
says
Andrew
Mick Lowther.
Lockheed, then.
He's just said, no, you can't pay advantage when everyone's having a bit of a...
Oh, yeah.
It was stopped. I would have thought play was well and truly stopped. So he
And
said
the umpire
no.
called time on, so couldn't...
So it's going to be grist.
Tough kick. That wind seems to have... the last couple of forays forward seem to be holding up into the wind there. I don't think the umpires know whose kick it is.
They've given it to... Yeah, you can't just... Blood rule. So it's going to be grist kick. McFarlane's going to go off with the blood rule.
What have we played? 29 and a half minutes in this second term. It can't be long to go.
Like we said before, it's going to take all of his journey.
Skill. Talent.
Hopefully he starts kicking it like I have been telling everyone he can.
It's tough quick. It's going to take all of his journey. He's not really concentrating what he's doing. He's looking around. Grist now. Might take the man on the mark on. Just chips it.
Puts it to
deep
the hot
inside
spot.
forward 50, and it's Rowbottom, Giblin and Lloyd down there. Good luck, Robbie Hare, with the three biggest blokes on the opposition in your way. And that's what happens when there's a, I was going to say rain delay, blood delay. And the pest is back out on the ground, and he doesn't look to be going to Jonah Marr.
No, it looks like Dylan Phillips going to Jonah Marr. That stuff, you just see that half-time siren. I'm going to run, try and catch someone.
Okay, who are you going to try?
I don't know.
Don't know. Cooper Day.
Fantastic preparation as always, boys.
No, we were getting there. It was a
Paul Walker.
It's a very, very tight contest, and it could go either way. What is it? 3 goals, 8-26 to 6 goals, 3-39, and there's been a couple of dodgy free kicks that resulted in goals to Allansford, and that's the
Look
difference
at Nick
in the game.
Mills go.
Look at him
Absolutely.
go. White shirt, green.
Absolutely gazelle-like.
It would be very funny if he slipped over in the mud in the middle, though.
He would.
Liam.
And
there's a bit going on still, Liam.
We don't
If we
wanna
can
wish
actually sort of... I was going to say, there's a bit going on there, Millsy, isn't there? Oh. What's going on there? There we go.
Don't know what was going on there.
I'm not
Millsy's
sure.
Millsy's receiver's just a little bit
Fuzzy-wuzzy.
Fuzzy-wuzzy, but
As
anyway.
the two sides separate, it just happened to be where being down the city end, and they were all going off together. But it's a cracking game of football. We knew it was going to be like this,
Certainly
Liam.
is. It certainly is.
It hasn't let us down. Nirranda got some work ahead of them, but they have had 11 scoring shots to 9. 11 scoring shots to 9. So they've had plenty of the opportunities as well. So, fair enough. So it's
Millsy's just doing his best down there, walks to try and find someone, but unfortunately we can't sort of get him down there at the moment. They've all sort of gone inside. They're gone their separate ways.
Maybe Millsy could go and pick up an interview from a a special guest down there. There might be someone you
I can see Nathan Adams behind him. Maybe just grab pads. Just throw him on the mic, get his thoughts maybe. Well, as Millsy's down there trying to work on where it's all at. But
we're in for an interesting and enthralling second half, Liam.
What about some stats, mate? Some things that stood out, some things that you like?
Well, I think if Nirranda can clean it up going forward, they're going to be well and truly in the game. And Allansford are just going to keep doing what they're doing, to be honest. It's very hard to pick some better players, but I reckon Jamison in the ruck, Ma for Allansford, Brad Edge, I should be saying. For Nirranda, Philps tried hard, Johnny Paulin. So it's been a good contest. The ruck battle's been enthralling. Rowbottom and Giblin have been pretty good, as has Jamison. So it's going to be an interesting second half. And the leading goal kicker on the ground is the leading goal kicker in the competition in Hare. He's got 2 singles to Brad Hunger, Charlie Griss, Cooper Hoffman and Cooper Day, who's playing a game today. It is Cooper Day. And for Nirranda, Charlie Donoghue has 1, Dylan Parrish has 1 and Dylan Lees has 1. Parrish has had his opportunities. He's kicked 1 goal, 3. Missed a couple of set shots and a couple of snaps. So they're having enough of the ball, Nirranda. So I could see this game going down to the wire. We know how crucial it is, especially for the Nirranda Football Club, if they want to get that double chance and steal it off Russell's Creek. So
we'll take a break and come back. We have referred to it a couple of times that we had Connor Ryan on the selectors talking about the mullet that is no longer there. We might bring
Did we get an interview with him?
No, I reckon. Well, I don't think he's here, but I reckon what we can do is we can play the post game speech so people actually know what actually happened. It is so. So if you weren't sure about what we're talking about, this is Paul Walker's post-game speech about Connor Ryan's mullets.
It is your time to shine, Paul Walker. You have 1 minute and your time starts now.
For those that have been tuning in to Saturday's broadcast, you might have noticed a young up-and-coming boundary umpire making waves. Not for just his sporting prowess, but for something more iconic, his mullet. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Connor Ryan, a sportsman, a leader, the proud owner of one of the most gracious mullets you'll ever lay your eyes on. It's long, it's flowing, it's red, it's absolutely majestic. Now, Connor recently reached a huge milestone, being elected school captain. A fantastic effort in itself, testament to the young man he is. But as part of his campaign, Connor made a bold promise. One that may have been to his school, possibly more likely to mum and dad. If he became school captain, he'd cut the mullet off. Now, Connor, let me be real with you. You won't be the first person to make a promise in the heat of a campaign. History are full of leaders making bold predictions, then conveniently forget them once they're elected. I'm saying you should be that kind of politician, but this is the one promise you should be breaking. As a former mullet-wearing teenager myself, now sadly bald, I say this with every frolic of nostalgia I have left. Don't do it, mate. That mullet is a gift to you, to us, to the nation. So today, I'm launching a campaign in honour. Hashtag keep the mullet. And if the scissors have already done their worst, hashtag grow the mullet. Connor, the choice is yours. But whatever you decide, know that your mullet has already made history.
Well done. Well, it went for about 3.5 minutes by my clock.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
When you think of the future of your business, what is it that you hope for? Ways to grow? Ways to be more self-reliant? And always be one step ahead? Are you looking for a partner with solutions to complex business problems? Well, no matter your goal, with Nutrient Ag Solutions, we'll help you go further.
At SHB Wealth Advisors, we believe in empowering our clients to own their future. We do this by partnering with the best financial advisors to deliver great advice. We are part of your local community and are active supporters of sporting clubs throughout Warrnambool and Port Fairy, providing a range of wealth advice to assist you with every aspect of your financial situation. SHB Wealth Advisors. Investing in our community, investing in you.
As pet owners, we understand that pets are a cherished member of your family, fully integrated into your life. They are with us in our most important moments and share in our milestones. Resting Waters Warrnambool Pet Cremation is committed to delivering a compassionate and respectful service to assist your family through their grief. Resting Waters Pet Cremation, honouring your pet for their lifetime of love and devotion.
DCM Automotive is your local automotive specialist. Based in central Warrnambool, DCM provide a full range of automotive services, from general servicing through to computer diagnostics and fault finding. DCM do it all. Call Daryl today.
Kylie Murphy, outgoing Warrnambool and District Football Netball League president. That sounds weird. You've been in the position for so long. How did you come to the decision to I guess, park this chapter and move on to another one?
It's a hard decision to make, but I think after 6 years as president and the overall 17 years, I just felt that I need to give someone else a go and bring in their ideas and opinions and help the league to go further as well.
Got a little bit emotional when you finally said it. It's probably the first time you've actually spoken about this, but when you say it was a hard decision, what made it so hard for you?
Because I love it. I love football, I love netball. I was brought up with it all, but it's more the community. Just going out, and there's so many people that I've met over the years that, I'll miss it, definitely.
So obviously announced to the board a few weeks ago now that you were going to do it, and then the clubs a fortnight or so ago. Yeah. How did they all take it?
Yeah, I think some of them were quite shocked. I think some of them wanted me to stay on a little bit longer or didn't see me going, but I think it's time.
17 years, that's a long time in any position, board, life. Yeah. In those 17 years, the Warrnambool and District Football Netball League's evolved so much, hasn't it?
Oh, it has grown so much. A few extra grades with juniors, and then the senior competition, I think, has grown so much as well. Oh, and juniors, but the whole competition and the league, I think, has grown a lot.
What are some things that really stand out for you that are pretty exciting and some things you've been able to be a part of?
Look, there's a lot of things that are highlighted in the last couple of years, trying to get the interleague back up with the football. The Netball Association, the girls have done well carrying on with all their association teams. I think that's a positive for our league to show at the talent that the juniors have got. There's so many other
and player milestones too.
There's so many people out there with milestones, goal kicking to number of games, people that will achieve so much to even get a life membership. So there's so many highlights that have happened during the league.
The thing that I love about the Warrnambool District Football Netball League for mine is the grassroots nature of it.
Yeah.
You know, we're a rural community, and a lot of the clubs involved in the Warrnambool District Football Netball League are the lifeblood of that particular community. You look at the likes of your Nirrandas, Pam Ewers, even up to Kolora Noorat. You know, obviously, you know, we've come from a part where there was so many different football clubs around the journey, but, you know, the core of the Warrnambool District Football Netball League still is those rural farming communities, isn't it?
It is. It's a lot, and you need those community, not just outside, but in town. You need those volunteers, and you need that community to help run those football netball clubs, and the passion that they have to do it every day, every Saturday, Thursday, the time and effort that they put in that I've seen over the years is just amazing, and I hope they can all continue on with the passion that they bring to the league.
The other one that I think would probably be among the challenges is the growing pressure as far as numbers are concerned, not just in the Warrnambool District Football Netball League, but community sport in general. There's so many more choices out there. There's so many different places for juniors to go and play. How is that? You know, how is that challenging administrators and leagues, not just our league, but across the broader spectrum?
It's challenging for the league because, you know, we want these clubs to survive and to bring these juniors in.
League, great to have you with us for game day. Nick Mills is down on the boundary, and Nick, who have you got for us, mates?
Oh, yeah, I've got Allansford assistant Todd Jamison. Jamo, it's a hotly contested game at the moment.
Yeah, it's pretty good contest. We just went in there and reset, and we'll go again, and it's pretty much treated as scores a level, and see who comes in on top.
Now, before the game, Walks and myself, we were all about Cooper Day on this big ground. I think he's living up to it at the moment, centre half forward on a massive deck.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we just got to get him out in a bit of space and get him running and use his wheels.
And obviously, I think the key so far is going to be discipline. We see 5 or 6 reversals already in a half of footy. Was that the main message? Just keep the head, boys?
Yeah, that's right. Reset, keep our head, and just win the footy, and the reward will come our way, and away we go.
And I see Kate Gordon's done for the day with ice on the ankle, or is he just having a spell?
Yeah, done for the day. Yeah, yep. So tweaked the ankle, so I'll just rest him up and get him ready for the back in the year. Awesome. Thanks for the time, Jamo. I had to twist his arm to jump in there. Great bloke, Todd Jamison. So we'll get back across to the second half of a cracking game of football.
Your time starts now, Nick Mills. I can't wait to see the dash across the road.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see the run across the centre of the wicket and the big belly slide across the middle.
Yeah,
the white shirt on.
Yep, I reckon it'll be good. It'll be good to watch. Walks, what are you looking for? Early days here, mate.
Looking for Nirranda to come out all guns blazing this term, and they've got to make inroads into this lead. Though it's not a big lead, they've got to make inroads really quickly, and they've got to start kicking straight. As I said before we went to the break, they've had more scoring shots, but they've kicked 8 points, and Allansford have kicked 3. So Allansford made the most of their opportunities. Nirranda didn't. So looking forward to a cracking second half as umpire Lockheed holds the ball aloft, and it'll be Jamison versus Rowbottom in the middle. Ball's thrown up. No clear winner. Fall of the ball, and it's Wilshire. Donahue, handball back to James Wilshire. James Wilshire just blasts it forward. Rowbottom doesn't pay a tackle. Quick handball out by Drake in the middle of the Reader's Day. Good body work by Griss looking for Hare, kick on its way. Hare has the front position and the big fella doesn't let him down with strong jukes. Hard work by Luke Wheel. He's got his work cut out just by the height discrepancy.
Just played straight out, didn't he? Nice and strong.
Good, strong jukes. Great kick there by Griss to the advantage, and that's what happens when you have a big target in Robbie Hare as he lines up for his third. 45-degree angle, 25 metres out in front. We're going to have a great angle of this as he comes in. Kick on its way, and it's missed to the left.
Oh.
He just didn't start it in the right area. That would have been the start that Allansford wanted, to just put a bit more of a break on the Nirranda Footy Club, and his Wheel will bring it back in deep from this behind. Not sure of the options. He has Lloyd all by himself in the centre of the ground. The kick is looking for Lloyd. Good, strong body work there by Mungine. Nothing happening. Free kick will go the way of James Wilshire, who has been around, but he's just fumbled a few opportunities, has James. Just a little bit out of touch. James Wilshire kicks and finds Will Pauling. Donahue he'll bring Hare out and he'll kick it out and looking for Stevens. It'll hit Stevens on the chest. Stevens and Will back inside. He had Dylan Wilshire inside, but it's Donahue. Donahue out on the wing here, looking for Dylan Lee's good spot there by Aidan Gordon. Made him earn it, and he's down Aidan Gordon. And a quick kick in by Lewis Q finds Dylan Parrish. And this is the start Nirranda wanted. Hare misses one end, and Parrish has a shot. He's probably 45, no, he's probably 30 metres out. He looks to be kicking around the corner.
Nick Mills back in the commentary
and
box.
Millsy, after he's run around from the read.
I could only tell he was here because of the way he was puffing.
Oh, it says
kick on its way, and it's narrow. He was probably too far back from the man on the mark.
3 weeks ago, we had an entire pre-game of you breathing heavy, thanks to Liam Fitzgerald.
Yeah, because you forgot to turn the button on, and that was our best pre-game of the season.
It was one for the ages.
It was one for the ages, and nobody heard it except for you, Darth Vader, in the back.
Yep.
And it'll be, I reckon that's Bull to bring it back in.
No, Bully's on the bench with a sore neck too,
Live
from that head clash. Sore neck.
Edgy.
So we'll put an asterisk next to it.
He's at that age where sneezing wrong makes you wake up sore, as Lloyd takes a very good intercept mark over Xavier Mungine.
And did I hear that Kay Gordon's out for the day?
Kay Gordon's done for the day. Ankle's on ice, no point risking it any further. Just landed a bit awkward.
Yeah,
It's got a bit puffy.
So they're
like myself currently.
A man down as Allansford. That might hurt them on
Good tackle,
this big
Drake
deck.
on Giblin. Handball out by Ma.
Great tackle, John Pauling. But no, Lockheed has paid holding the man. I think these boys need to remember this.
Cooper Hoffman's 4'5", not 9'2", and it's gone over his head, so we're going to have a ball up just on the other side of that gluey scare. I thought about trying to run across and I was holding up the game.
Well, that would have been fun.
Not
as fun as...
Told by Andrew Lockheed I'm not important enough.
Would have been good to watch.
Not important enough.
No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Stevens has his name written on a great work by Mungine. No, that was Grist.
Oh, tackle from Day.
And
then
he's paid holding the ball. Great tackle.
You went round three
Cooper
times,
Day.
Cody Wagstaff.
Yeah. Don't be stupid, Nirranda. Don't give him a 50. Don't
Definitely
give it away.
The word that kept getting used in the Allansford room was discipline.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it would have been used quite heavily in Niranda's rooms.
Correct.
Because
Their
those
discipline
reversals have cost them every time.
That's right. Yeah, and we've got Cooper Day lining up for his second. He's probably been Allansford's best player so far today. Him and Zach Jamison. Day stuttering approach, kick on its way.
Looks
Has
very,
it got
very
the journey?
good.
It does. Great. That's the goal. First goal of the third term by Cooper Day, and that takes Allansford out to a handy little lead, and they lead 7-4-46 to Nirranda 3-9-27. A nice little handy 19-point lead?
Yes.
So,
asking someone who can't do maths.
Yeah.
Of course, that's on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Correct, it's on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Umpire Lockheed to throw it up again. Jamison Rowbottom.
Got to get one back quick. Nirranda.
Rowbottom does it again, but smothered off the boot by Ma, who's met heavily by Donahue, gets the resulting crumbs. He throws it forward. Drake and Edge probably spoiled themselves as Jason Lee throws it out wide to Dylan Lees. Dylan Lees has had a snap, and that is a contender for the QX3 goal of the day.
Goal of the day.
Fantastic goal.
And a quick reply by Nirranda. Drake and Bull Drake and Edge fought each other, and the spill of the ball was Nirranda at the fall of it.
Obviously, the Allansford backline, they backed themselves to win the ball, but at their own detriment that time because they spoiled each other.
They spoiled each other. And a quick reply brings the game back into a
handy reply.
So what's that? Isn't that good? I'm a bit tired to think about that.
Rowbottom, again, he gets his own work. This time it's a handball, and it goes as far as Dalton and Hunger. Dalton traps his own work, coughs up the handball a bit easy, but miss. Hunger throws it on the boot.
Johnny Paul.
Chopped off by Paul and Johnny
Paul
Paul.
Streaming through the centre square at the read over, looking for Dylan Lee's the goal kicker. No one at the fall of the ball. Jason Lee.
Good pick up by Rani Jamison if he can gather it again.
He's taken a dive, but no. And it's Gordon recovered from that knock earlier, and Rowbottom playing on. Quick kick inside forward 50, looking for Giblin or Parrish. Giblin, no, it's Dylan Lee's at the fall of the ball. Gets his handball out. Jason Lee.
He's hurt from that tackle there,
yes,
Dylan Lee.
Dumped him in.
Driven into the dirt.
And it's the captain of the Allansford Football Club with it now, Brad Hunger. Looking for an option. It'll be Cooper Day on that bike of his. And
Day
they do round around the Rosie, and it's a free kick to Day. Good decision, Beck Mulseed.
Brett Hunger's mum also just offered to make me soup for Thursday night tea on the way back. Hopefully she throws in a...
what's going on here? It's a mark.
Xavier Mungina's tried to take the Kelly Screamer and missed it completely. Not sure how that wasn't an unrealistic attempt, to be honest, Paul.
No.
Anyway. If she makes great soup... Hopefully she sends in a batch of her world famous yo-yos too.
These yo-yos, I have heard about them.
Yo-yos.
They go up for auction at the Nirranda Goods and Services and the Allansford one, and set record prices every year.
And I know we've spoken to Maddie about this.
We did last year in the grand final show.
Ball's been thrown back in, and it's a no
just fist it forward
in front of Max Primmer, who slips over. I find that he might just have ice skates on. Max gets up a bit ginger.
He does look very ginger there.
Might have hurt a groin, potentially. And talking to a few people out and about, they're enjoying the contest. I do think that they probably need to let them play a little bit.
Out of the ruck, snaps too far around.
Great work by Will Paul, and bounced that ball. Wagstaff, handball out, looking for Donahue, quick kick on its way, off to the races. Who's got the leg speed? And it's Parrish streaming out, and the ball will bounce around, and good work by Kirkwood. Parrish, tackle, one-on-one contest by Kirkwood and Parrish. Great work by Kirkwood, didn't let the ball out.
Absolutely not. Now, there's going to be some sore boys going to work tomorrow, because of course it's a Sunday. It's about the fourth time Isaac Stevens has just been absolutely run into with big hip and shoulders.
Johnny Paulin pumps it forward, and it's a foot race between Dylan Lees and Ben Lees, the two Lees. Are they related? I wouldn't have thought so.
No, because one's got an S on the end and the other one doesn't.
Well, both of them, I may have
You've changed Ben Lee's last name.
Oh, so it's Ben Lee, is it?
Ben Lee.
Isn't he a singer?
Yes, he likes...
Ben Lee?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he was on the first ever Triple J Hottest 100 CD I bought.
Oh, well.
Back in 1994.
Triple J, the most... No.
Yeah, overrated. I was young and dumb.
Triple J, I was prisoner of society. When Living End were
Bit of Living End
97,
action.
I believe.
What's happened there? He's paid... Mulseed's paid a trip.
Trip? Isn't a trip 50 metres?
I don't know. I didn't see it, to be honest. But it'll be
Brett
Edge. Hunger?
That's Hunger, the skipper.
Hunger.
Plays on.
Out today.
Oh, it's outfield. No, back Mulseed. It was as he kicked it. Cooper Day is... Your microphone's hot. Reuben Swan's free kick goes into the middle. Gordon into trouble. No one to give it to. Runs around in a big circle. Has to get rid of it now. He does to Edge. Edge wide. Lowers the eyes to Gleeson.
I like to look at this kid.
Hoffman He's free. It's going to sit up. He has to wait for it. He does.
Good
Can't
tackle
break
by
the...
Will Pullen.
Well done,
Just
Will Pullen.
throws him out of bounds and he pinged him on the ball. Oh, here we go again. Far out.
That's number 9. Reversal number 9.
The bloke had the ball. He's supposed to be giving it back to him, Andrew.
Hoffman, no, you got to go back behind.
Stop over-umpiring the game.
We see Hoffman's going to take the free kick just outside 50 on the hockey field end.
Great mark there by the Rowbottom.
Fantastic mark by Rowbottom.
Rowbottom now deep inside his defensive 50. He'll kick it out and find his fellow ruckman in Giblin. Contest by
Drake's giving him a push in the back. Lee's
Lees.
good pick up. Gets his kick away, but only as far as Gordon. Can't trap it. Under pressure. Has to get the handball back to McLean. McLean to Drake. Drake through traffic. Done well there, but the kick wasn't fantastic to his skipper. Hunger lowers
Great kick
to Grist. He's been good, Charlie Grist, just presenting up the ground. Good, strong hands.
Grist inside looking
inboard.
for
Jamison.
Jamison, the ruckman. What's going on here? He's going to find...
That
that's
went
on.
play on. 2.5 metres. It had to be play on. Edge. It's going to throw it to Hare, but Hare is well and truly outpointed by 4. Paulin takes it on.
And they're off. Handball out to Johnny Paulin. Johnny Paulin, chiseling kick, little chipper over to Dalton. Dalton is just going to slow it down. They've got the run on here, Miranda. Toby, get it moving, son. Dalton now, hands in the back. No, strong mark there.
Strong mark.
And we've got Parrish one out. All on his own.
Good mark.
Parrish will play on, and that's another one to Nirranda, and that's Dylan Parrish's second for the day, moving the score on to 5-9, 39. Nirranda leading Allansford, trailing Allansford 7-4, 46. Much needed goal by the Nirranda Footy Club. Back-to-back goals for the first time today, I believe.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And it brings that game back to a 7-point ball game. Here at the Reed Oval.
Great quick ball movement from the back line. Will Paulin to John Paulin, down the wing to Dalton, who just took a little bit of time.
Took a bit of time, but in hindsight, he probably let the forwards get back. He's come into the play a little bit today in this half, Toby Dalton.
He's been very good. The second quarter is very noticeable.
And from what's happened in this third term, Nirranda putting speed on the ball makes them look better, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. They were going slow earlier.
Speed
and
on the ball
it was just a contest.
They've only got one big key
Jamison
target.
Almost jumps over the top. Mar gives it to Rani Jamison. It's chipped up high, and as far as Will Paulin, who's now sitting at centre half
third
back.
term so far. Will Paulin now kicks it on top of the head of Wilshire, but at the fall of the ball is Q and Bull. Edge. I've got to get these Bulls and these Brads right. Wilshire of the Dillon variety. Quick kick inside. It's Parrish streaming out. Lining up for his second within a minute is Dylan Parrish to bring it back to a 1-point ball game.
Not sure how Dylan Wilshire snuck that kick out of the pack. Just to the forwards advantage.
He zagged and he got through the hole, and quick kick on its way, and Parrish being in front, reading the flight of the ball. And lining up for his third and a crucial goal to get this back within a 1-point ball game. Parrish, kick on its way. He's missed. It was a very short,
casual.
Yes, short approach. And Dylan Parrish could have taken this game away from Allansford. He's missed probably 4 today so far, and probably 2 in this term.
Yeah,
so he's probably kicked 2 goals, 5, and probably 3 sodas. Or goals that a player of his capabilities should be kicking. Clearing kick out by Allansford, looking for Mungine, and it's Dalton and Irving fly, spoil each other. Handball by Jamison, out to Gordon. Good contest by Toby Dalton, and he's been dumped behind the play.
Yeah, you can't do
He's
that.
been dumped behind the play, and nothing to see here. So marked by Van Roy. Handball up to Mungine. Streaming inside. Hare, 1 out. Kick to his advantage by Mungine.
Dragged
Spoil,
down.
that's probably too high. Play on, says the umpire. Out to Stevens. Stevens, kick on its way. Great work by Aidan Gordon. Sliding in on his knees. What's happened there? Free kick down the field. Wilshire inside. Finds Stacey. Stacey now open forward 50. Pumping it long. Looking for Wilshire Dalton stay down, be at the fall of the ball. Parrish, handball back, looking for Stevens. Fall over the boys, but Jamison keeps his feet. Kick out, and it's Gordon versus...
Gordon.
Great one-hander. That's a contender for the Kelly Screamer by Aidan Gordon.
Didn't have one so far.
We hadn't had one all day, but a one-hander, body on body.
Probably wanted it after his brother wanted it a few weeks ago.
Sticky fingers. Gordon Cade has got ice on his ankle, and his brother has filled the void. Swan inside, looking for Grist. Great left side is Reuben Swan. Quick kick on, nothing to see here. Good spoil with his foot by Lloyd. Wagstaff stacks on the mill. Free kick going in the way of Nirranda, and it's Wagstaff coming up with the ball.
So Wagstaff goes wide towards the umpire's rooms and finds Stacey. His kick is long. It's down the line and looking for Johnny Paulin, but it's going to the boundary line's going to be the winner there. Throwing right in front of the Nirranda interchange.
So they've come back with a flurry with the last two. Have Nirranda. And the game is well and truly on. 16 minutes into this third term. Ball's thrown back in.
Felt costly downfield there from Allansford.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That's holding the man. No, play on, says the umpire.
Well, we got camera vision from the other side of the ground.
Look
at
that.
what Can't Fits Media do. They can bring you netball. They can bring you football. They can bring you...
Innovating is the word.
They can bring you great shows like the Selectors.
Back again this week, are we, Fitzy?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, but Stacey picks it up out of the pack, shrugs one tackle, spins, throws it on that right boot. Drake, well ball to ground.
Philp in a vacant 50 and Parrish.
No.
And that's been the difference in this term. The quick ball movement gives Parrish an opportunity all by himself in that forward 50.
We saw him win a grand final last year
in the
seconds for North Warrnambool down this end of the ground, and he's about to do the same for Nirranda if he puts this one in.
If he had a kick straight today, he's probably put the game to bed already. Parrish coming in. Stuttering approach, ball drop is poor and it's out of bounds on that fall. He's got no momentum through the kick. He has Dylan Parrish.
Just all of a sudden going back too casual.
He's got the yips. That word. Don't like that word, but that's what he's got. The yips. As a golfer, you don't want to hear it, and as definitely as a full forward, you don't want to have the yips. And it's Edge kicking it back out.
Drake, good strong mark by Paddy Drake.
So do you think we'll see Brad Bull today?
No, it's knocked to the neck, they're saying. So it was that contest where Lee got the free for too high.
So if I scrub Brad Bull out, I won't call Brad Edge Brad Bull. Day.
Looks like he's got his jumper onto me from here. It's a long way away, that bench.
It is a long way away. Free kick will go to
Nirranda.
Is it Matthew Lloyd? Yes, it is Matthew Lloyd.
The General Lloyd.
Lloyd now. Little kick outside. Finds, I reckon that is Philp. Philp inside. Back to Nutting. Great kick. Has Wagstaff all by himself and Parrish streaming out of full forward, but it's Donahue in the way. Drops what he probably should have taken. And
he got the handball away.
I'm going to go. That's a good decision by Mulseed.
I thought it was. I thought.
No, I don't reckon. If he got a handball to it, it would have gone more than a foot. But she was quick on the whistle. But I thought it was there. Oh, block on the ball. Been intercepted by Dylan Wilshire. Wilshire handball back out, finds Primmer.
Oh, he's just put one right
over the top and finds Lewis Q. Parrish all by himself. Kirkwood, great strong mitts by Dylan Parrish. And this to put Nirranda, to tie the scores up. Dylan Parrish is running red hot for, what do they do in the AFL? Ream? Running hot for Ream. Parrish.
Isn't it the Telstra tracker?
No. Running hot for Ream. Triple M. Parrish coming in. Kick on its way and it's home. And he loves it, does Dylan Parrish. A massive fist pump. He knew how crucial that kick was for his team and for himself. And that sees the scores tied up here at the Reed Oval on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. 6-10-46 to 7-4-46.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
It is a tied ball game here at the Reed, and it has been hot as we see Rowbottom and Jamison go again. Wilshire's probably been held without the ball. No free kick, tackled hard by Brett Hunger.
He's probably too annoying to get a free kick as Dylan, but he's done it. He's played pretty good.
He has probably given Lockheed some advice.
Now, do you want to give you a description of why Ruben Swan was a bit sore?
He got kicked right in the doodle.
In the doodle.
In the doodle. So Hoffman handballs it forward. It's probably not the best result because Prima runs onto it, but his handball to Nutting's not great. Hoffman follows it up and cuts it off. Here's the target. 1-on-1. Being held strong.
Great work by
Robbie Hare
Lloyd.
In
a 2-on-1 battle. To break even in a 2-on-1 with Lloyd and Wheel, both really, really strong defenders. Is great work by Robbie Hare.
I think Cody Wagstaff might think he weighs 50 kilos more than what he does. Fronting up to Robbie Hare.
Hare
definitely
versus
not.
Rowbottom. I'll be looking for the grab out of the ruck by Hare here. Body work, great work by Rowbottom. Down.
Coots' handball smothered by Irving and then wraps up. Lloyd on the bottom. Prima gets the handball out. We've got a free kick for too high.
No,
no,
it's a ball up.
Ball up, is it? Oh, he was come streaming in like he was going to pay.
Yeah.
Something there was Mick Lowther. Yep.
Ball up. He hugged himself.
I think the ball was sort of already on the way out.
It's just he probably as a few players to our left of the van said, they just need to let these boys play a bit because it's a cracking game of football. Handball out by Wagstaff, finds Lees.
Good smother by Ben Lee.
The tattooed man out to Lenahan, back to Irving. Irving on that left side finds
good
James
spot.
Wilshire. Wilshire will look to switch the play. No, slows it down. Finds Lees. Ooh, he could have given away 50 there. Jamison, he didn't need to make contact as Lee falls over. And it's out the back. Where's the Shepherd? No, Jason Lee, you should have been nowhere near it.
Louis
Put a block on.
Down.
And let your man run through. Ducked his head. There's nothing to see here. And the umpire will call.
They're all appealing to umpire Beck Mulseed when it's Andrews down the other side.
Controlling. Jason Lee should have been putting a block on for Dylan Lees or one of them. There was no communication and they would have run into an open goal there, Nirranda. Rowbottom grabs it out of the ruck. The ruckman handball over the top. No one in particular, and it's Gordon out to
makes Edge work hard for it. Edge
contest with Dalton. Edge on all fours. Handball out to Gordon. Out to Jamison, and he's off. Jamison now will kick it to Coots. Poor kick, and it's Lloyd.
Oh, well
Lloyd
done,
will play on and pump it straight back in. No, chiseling kick to Wilshire. Wilshire handball out to Q onto that right boot of his. Looking for... great intercept mark in front of Parrish by Mungine, and he's out, and it's McFarlane.
McFarlane's got a paddock if he wants it. He takes it. Short to... That will be Flynn Gleeson in the blue boots. It kicks it down the line.
Kicks it to
Day. Cooper Day, just good body position. Handballs to Coots. Brady Coots, he's going to go long. Hare's going to be the target. It's to the square. It's Hare. Brings it to the ground and Grist. Grist slips over. He's going to be caught holding the ball.
Has to be holding the ball. He's just slipped over. He's ready to wheel onto that right
Might have
boot.
hit the fresh white paint on the edge of the square.
But that's where every small forward should be. If there's kids out there that play forward, can actually...
the kick is going to be put Wilshire under pressure. It comes off his head. It's Paulin, sorry.
Paulin takes a bounce with those pink boots. Takes another bounce, streaming through the centre square. And a top to Parrish. Kirkwood, great work. Kiwi at the fall of the ball, but it's ball edge.
Ducked into the tackle.
Ducked into the head, did James Wilshire. And umpire Lockheed says, I'll have it. I'll throw it up. Right on the forward 50.
I think at the moment we might have 36 umpires on the ground, by the way. There's arms going in the air.
36, that's maybe 39.
39, sorry. I forgot to include the actual umpires.
Actual umpires. And it's getting a bit heated here, and Johnny Pullen's having none of the Jonah Marr lip, and he's just going, do you know who I am, Jonah? Lockheed throws it up.
Rowbottom too strong in. Can't quite make contact. It's holding the ball because he didn't kick it. No one was really tackling him, I wouldn't have thought. Jamison's kick comes out to Hunger and Wilshire. Wilshire just makes Brett Hunger earn that one. Gets to his feet. Wants to move it quick. Coots is the target. The lead comes, but the kick falls short. Well trapped by Coots, and gives the
work
handball
by
across
Coots.
to Jamison, who wants to throw it on the boot. It's Gordon the target. Aidan Gordon takes a good strong mark, 60 metres out, Allansford
Hare
goal.
all by himself.
It's got to go to Hare. It's got to be to his advantage. There it is. It's a little bit on it. Wheel,
Great
big
work
and strong
by Luke
wheel.
Robbie Hare's a big man, and he moved him off the ball easily. Paulin, quick kick inside, defensive 50, straight down the middle of the read over the bounce of the ball, falls to Rowbottom. Q, kick up off in the air, and it'll fall fortuitously to Wilshire, who drops what he should have taken, but he's good enough to pick it up, and it's Parrish. That's a free kick to Parrish.
Yes,
Top
over
of the
the
arms, pushing it back, too high, you name it.
And Parrish has got up a bit hobbly there.
A fortuitous kick out of midair by Lewis Q finds Dylan Wilshire all on his own, and Nirranda
comes back in to
he
Q.
squared it up to Q. Q to hit the front for Nirranda, and he does with the points.
Dylan Parrish, you are paid to kick goals. Go back and kick them.
Yep, that's it. That's what you're here for, Dill.
Maybe he was feeling a bit ginger.
He may have been, but Lewis Q probably didn't need to play on either.
Probably.
The play on puts all the pressure on him getting to the man on the mark, and it's Edge bringing the ball out from that behind that sees Nirranda lead by that solitary behind. Good body work out there, and it's Lee's Wilshire. Good tackle. Missed by, and it's nutting out to Paulin. Kick on its way to Parrish. Great work, Kirkwood. Kirkwood attacks the ball, and he's kicking it out defensively. Body work by Nutting. One-handed mark by Nutting, no.
Oh, lovely little sell of the candy to
Gets
Paulin.
around, and it's Parrish has the sit.
Well done,
Good
Kirkwood.
work again by Kirkwood, who's been very solid as well, Kirkwood. He's been pretty good, as has Wheeler in the one-on-ones against the two key monsters for both teams.
Absolutely. So boundary throw in.
27 minutes gone in
12.2 metres around from the Nirranda goal. Allansford can't afford to let Nirranda get one here from this stoppage.
Parrish slips over.
Gives
Handball
it
out.
The Swans recovered from that knock earlier. Kicked long, but it's only Nirranda. Good strong mark from Will Rowbottom. Comes
He's
back with
played
the
well,
flight.
Will Rowbottom today.
He's yelling at Mick Lowther for some reason, but nothing untoward. Just
wow.
Beaten by the siren. 1 point ball game at 3/4 time. The crowd have turned up to the Read It on a Sunday, Paul Walker, and they have got what they paid to come in and watch.
They've paid their
money's worth.
They've got their money's worth, and we have the close one. And if Nirranda had a kick straight, they could have blown this game right apart, but they haven't. And Allansford have made the most of their opportunities. As we see a few of the old collegians boys, we've got Nick Cowan, Jacob Brooks, and
The
Tom
great man.
Money, and Fitzmedia's very own Isaac Frusher. He was very, very happy with his work on this new road.
Absolutely, he's
Fixed
encouraging,
it up from Wollaston Road.
The Big Dipper.
The Big Dipper.
So there's no longer a 2.5 metre drive.
No, there is not. And
went up that road last night, and it was
apparently, I'm told, unconfirmed reports, it is probably the best road in Victoria.
no.
Well, so was that highway until it started getting potholes again.
Well, this is true.
Unconfirmed reports. The reports come directly from the bloke who did it, so we're going to throw him under the bus.
completely unbiased.
Isaac Frusher reckons it's the best road in the Southern Hemisphere.
Have a look at these pictures from the huddle. This is brilliant. Riley down there on the what do we call it? The ground.
Handicam.
Yeah, that'll be right. Look at some good stuff there, boys. Let's take a break, take a breath, because we're going to be in for an absolute ripping final quarter. This is WDFNL Game Day on Fitzmedia and Fitzmedia Live. Back soon.
With the junior clubs, the clubs trying to keep those juniors.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Pepper's Pizza is now open with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options, as well as low-carb pizza bases and a variety of family favourite sides. With online ordering now available, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days.
Dealing with Ridley, it's been very important that we have a consistent feed source going into the cows every day. Last financial year, the cows did 412,000 kilos of milk solids, just over 5 million litres.
These are high production herd, and our requirements, macro, micro and vitamins and buffers have got to be spot on.
Dealing with Ridley, they're very prompt with their orders and they haven't let us down.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's got to be Bell's.
Can I recycle this? Search recycling in Warrnambool to find out more. When we all sort our recycling correctly, more can be made from our available resources. A small act makes a big impact.
At Nutrient Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Welcome back to WDFNL Game Day. Great to have your company as we get some pictures of the Nirranda huddle, and there is still plenty of football to be played. Paul Walker and Nick Mills, and we're in for an absolute ripping final term. Better turn your mic on, lads. There we go. That's it. Try again.
But as you were saying, Fitzy, the pictures from the huddles, but there's a bit of finals atmosphere. There's plenty of people around the both huddles. It's been well supported, this game, by both clubs, so we're in for a cracking final term.
Where's it going to be won, Millsy? Where can you see it all happening?
I think it's got to be the Allansford defence, because Dylan Parrish is threatening just to tear it apart. He's kicked, what did we say that quarter? He's kicked 3-5.
3-5, yeah.
3-5, something, yeah. 3-4, 3-5. And that quarter they looked for him a lot better.
Yeah. They went slow in that first half. The loss of Kane Gordon might come back to bite Allansford, just being a rotation down. And if Brad
Bull's got the sweater on,
if Brad Bull doesn't come back, that's 2 rotations down. But just testing the breeze out here, it's sort of strengthened down here to the Matco higher end of the ground. So Allansford will be kicking with the wind.
Fast play, try and isolate, get it into Hare before Lloyd can get back. Having said that, Luke Wheel's got to be in contention for Player of the Day, because one-on-one contests,
he's been amazing, Luke Wheel.
He's given away a lot of height and a lot of size.
And a lot of weight too. He's given up. He's only given up here two goals, and doesn't matter who you were, 2 of them. He wasn't. You could have been Dustin Fletcher or Stephen Silvani or whoever. You weren't stopping the 2 shots on goal. And Hare has missed one. He probably should have kicked early in that third term. That probably would have almost made it really hard for Nirranda. But he missed. Nirranda live to fight another day and take the lead going into this final term. So as they break from the huddles.
And we're on the edge of our seats here trying to watch and call this game. We're enjoying this game
as much as
any game of footy I think we've done this year.
Yep.
We've got to have our Kelly Screamer.
Yes.
Our QX3 goal of the day.
Where are we sitting, boys, with all these?
Well, we've only really got one contender for the Kelly Screamer, and that was out in front of us in the third term by Aidan Gawn. It was a one-on-one contest with Dylan Wilshire, and he took a one-hander about an inch off the ground. So at the moment, that is the clubhouse leader. The goal of the day, we've got a few contenders. We've got Parrish in the second quarter, Cooper Hoffman in the second quarter, and Charlie Donoghue in the third. So it's open for everybody to take home the chocolates.
Look out.
Absolutely.
As well as the
Kerman's
hamburger.
Yeah.
Prestigious.
The prestigious. The much sought after.
I did stop and have a Kerman's Junior Burger with bacon and double meat onion for dinner last night.
It sounds like you needed it, mate. You were on the tools till the early hours of this morning, which is probably, to be fair, Nick Mills, why we're seeing a bit more grumpy Paul Walker today.
Grumpy Paul Walker today.
He's rolled out of bed, come straight to the football, and he's just absolutely...
But we call it how it is, Liam. There's no bias here or anything like that.
You need a couple of coffees. Or something else.
A lot of coffees to keep us going.
Too bad I don't drink coffees.
Yeah, I know you do.
Mick Lowther is going to start proceedings for this final quarter. He's just waiting for the last few stragglers of this fantastic crowd.
He's waiting for the light.
a bit of feedback from people travelling out of town. The call is good. I'm 50 k's out of Bairnsdale. Service is just hanging in.
Oh, good.
The great man, Kerry Hackett, down there.
Kerry Hackett, pull the car over and watch this last quarter.
It's going to be a ball-breaking last quarter.
Absolute game of footy on our hands. Jamison jumps, but Rowbottom with the tap to Mungine, who started this last quarter in the middle. Can't find Swan, who's recovered from that.
Almost a mark. Well played, Michael Lauder.
Yes.
He took it and then marked it between his ankles. Swan recovered after that knock to the Ghoulies. Pumps it in long and Lloyd's in the way. Hare, good body work by Hare.
Jamison swoops on a loose ball. Rani Jamison on the boot. It's
they
a goal!
wanted. That is the start they wanted. Allansford by Rani Jamison. A good crumbing forward, front and square at the contest, and picks it up, snaps around the corner. And that is a contender for the QX3 goal of the day there, Millsy.
Absolutely.
And that sees Allansford take the lead back from Nirranda, and it's 8-4-52 to 6-11-47 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Which Xavier, great get by Mungine out of the middle.
Oh,
good
yeah.
clearance. Obviously, I think now, I don't think Zach Jamison's lowered his colours at all.
No, it's been a great
But Will
contest.
Rowbottom's just superior size and strength is just getting him the first use of the ball, as we see again. 0-0 draw there. Marr can't get it out. Good tackle from Coots on Paulin. Gets to the boot. No free kick. Swan
Numbers
again. No,
favour
overruns it.
Wilshire.
Mungine kicks it high and not very far. Brett Hunger swoops on
Back
the loose
onto
ball. Gives it to Mungine. Swings.
Onto that left foot.
Beautiful left foot. It's to the hot spot. It's to Grist. Grist just giving a little push under it, and Matthew Lloyd is...
Well spotted, Millsy.
Well done, Beck. He just gave him... the nudge might have just been a fraction early. Oh, you've got to give it back on the full.
Nah,
he was playing with him. Charlie Grist was hammering it up.
Yeah, and well done, Beck. She didn't get sucked in by...
She was in the perfect position to see that.
He threw it back perfectly, and he just took a couple of quick steps back.
Yep.
Grist now. And he's had a few long-distance shots today, has Charlie Grist. My fellow commentator rates his goal-kicking action here, and he's
put
the curse on him today. Kick on its way. Kicking with the aid of a slight breeze is Grist coming in.
His action's been fine.
Yeah, he just hasn't kicked the distance. Kick on its way, and it's home.
He has this time. There it is, Charlie
As
Grist.
soon as it left his boot, Charlie Grist
about.
had the fist pump ready, cocked and gone.
He's second for the day. All
and
of
that's
a sudden,
2 goals in 2 minutes by Allansford, and they skip away to 11-point lead.
6-11-47 Nirranda to Allansford Cats 9-4-58 Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's gotta be Bell's.
Back at the read here as Mick Lowler sends it up in game 751 for Mick. Or did he umpire yesterday? Might be 752. Either way, it's a lot of games of football. Rowbottom, a good tap forward.
Nirranda.
Can't get past Mungine. He just dribbles along the ground in front of him. Mungine and Wilshire. Wilshire can't affect the tackle.
Dylan.
He probably should have tried to tackle instead of putting the arm on.
But it'd be Nutting leading the race back. That ball doesn't sit for him. Over to Primmer.
Well done, Primmer.
Little chiseling
His
kick looking for Wilshire and finds him. No, could have been out of bounds on the full.
Could have been. Wilshire
now
claims it.
Looking for Giblin or Rowbottom. Good body work by Rowbottom. Handball out to Stacey. Stacey has a bit of time and space. Kick inside, looking for Lees. Good body work. Edge at the fall of the ball over to Drake. Drake into Gordon. Gordon out to Coots. Coots on the left side, and it's Nutting.
Look at the ball, Cooper Day.
Connor Day. Nutting.
Again,
back
good.
to Wilshire. Back
Good
to
1,
Nutting.
2, 3.
Over to
Oh,
Giblin.
that's...
Down the ground, and it's Giblin. He's got a man free. He's got Parrish one out in the square. Hugh, you got to get going, son. Kicks it out, looking for Parrish.
Kirkwood.
Poor kick, and Kirkwood just reads it like he's the full forward.
Nanette Kelly will be very happy with her grandson.
I was just going to stitch that one in there then.
Gleeson gets a falcon off the bounce of the ball. Body's on here. Pullen bends down and picks it up. Will Pullen looking for Parrish. Poor kick because Parrish and good defensive spoil. No, Lockheed's paid the mark.
Kirkwood might think he's a full forward this quarter, the way he's let out twice there. Comes
Out to
across to Xavier Mungine, finds Zach Jamison. Jamison's got a bit in front of him. His kick, he's taken down. Kick falls short. Wilshire can't mark it. Good, strong tackle from... too high, says the umpire.
Free kick to James Wilshire. At the fall of the ball, James Wilshire probably needs a big turn by the big
Rani Jamison, the big round. Big round's got the first victim. Rani Jamison's cramping in the calf.
Wilshire inside finds Nutting inside Lee's
Oh.
one-hander, and it's Irving, handball out, finds Philp, out to Lees again, steps around, no he doesn't, great work by Kirkwood, quick kick inside by Stevens, finds Philp.
Good work, Dylan Philp.
Lining up for his first goal on the day, Dylan Philp, great work.
Stuck in the fingertips, didn't it?
Stuck in those sticky mitts. And this is a much-needed goal for Nirranda to get it back within 5 points. Doesn't seem like they're out of the game, but they need to get this goal. It's a crucial one in front of the Warrnambool Social Club, Umpires Social Club. Philp, probably 35 metres out. Slight 45-degree angle coming in. Kick on its way. Ball drop.
Looks good.
He
Loves
loves it. Double fist pump to the crowd by Dylan Philp, and that's a goal. Brings the tally to 7 goals, 11-53. Nirranda trailing Allansford by 5 points, 9-4-58 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Now it is back.
Game on, baby.
5 points. Fantastic. They've worked the ball really well there.
What are we, 50?
That with two in 2 minutes.
2 in 2 minutes. And
Allansford managed to come out and get 2 in a minute here to start this quarter, but a great reply from Nirranda.
And it's Rowbottom versus Jamison.
Probably off the back of just work around the contest.
Jamison over to Marr. Kick on its way back to Jamison. Sort of just got in the way of that kick.
Yeah, I don't think it was intended for him, but he'll take
Grist
it.
leads in the race in front of Primer.